survive the castle? Oh my God. What is this place? Hello? Can someone help me, please? Hello? No! Morning, Lord, help me! Hello? Someone here? Is this place? Oh no, this is creepy. Oh my God. A tremble of the morning, Lord. Wow. I need to find a way out of here. Okay. Maybe this way. What? Is it oh my God! Oh my God! Open! Oh my God, come on! They closed the gates! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, shit! Oh, too close! Oh. This place is cursed! Hello? Please, somebody! Okay. No. It's gone? Okay. There's a door. Won't open. Damn it! Hello? Please! Somebody! Oh my... No! I need to get out of here! Oh. Where? Okay, this way. No. It's a dead end. Did I tell you the story how I survived the castle? I didn't.
Welcome back, everybody, to Untold Odysseys. We've been gone for all the month of July. Figure it's about time that we get back into gaming now that we've hit August. Welcome back, everybody.
It's good to be back.
Woo!
Woohoo!
You definitely just cut out. I don't know what the hell that was, but it was terrible.
That's awesome.
Wait, who cut out?
Me.
He started to say something, but it was just not. It was like, we don't want to hear it.
I was uploading a photo. I said, yay, we're back.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
So, Look at Cappy getting some switches. He's getting close
Oh,
to getting
snap.
those extra pluses. He's like, we're gonna need it. If I'm gonna survive Strahd, we're gonna need it.
5 months anniversary.
Well, seeing
would
as
love-
we have been gone a month, I tried to tone it down originally, but does anybody have anything? Anybody got any good stuff that happened in the month of July?
Good.
I got over COVID, so that was good.
Oof.
That is good.
My
I
niece
mean-
visited and didn't die.
Huh?
Good.
That's very good, but why would that even be a possibility? Like
Last time she came, the first day she fell and got a black eye. So
Oh.
I mean,
Well, I'm glad that
probability
she's
has
good.
gone up.
I mean, one daughter kicked my other daughter today and caused her to face plant into a toy, and now she has a giant red gash on the side of her nose. So, a black eye is relatively easy comparatively.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Are you joking?
No.
But do you know how stupid my brothers and I were as a kid? We started playing throw the rock at one another, and one of us busted open our heads.
Yeah.
Required 13 stitches.
Kids will be kids, as it were, right? Not allowed to say that anymore, but kids will be kids.
Y'all have a lot of crazy
We
stories.
We
Oh my
had
God.
fun when we were kids.
I think that explains. Actually, now that I look back, the amount of times we hurt our heads, that explains a lot.
On a side note, Cappy, I know you did something fun this weekend.
Yeah. Yes, I did.
You want to talk about it?
Went to Otakon, baby. In DC. The anime convention, biggest one on the East Coast, I think.
So, so mark it
pretty
down. When Cappy comes down with COVID, we know where it came from.
It should
Dude,
be
already know it's a super spreader event. Already know.
Oh, definitely.
I'm
It's
just
gonna be the
waiting.
next couple days.
I'm just waiting on the text or emails to come through from the convention of like, hey, we've contact traced you. I'm like, okay, cool.
All right.
I mean, you might be lucky, Cappy, because like I swear, this is the second time when I went to go visit my family in Virginia, right? Like 2 weeks ago or last week actually. My whole family tested positive. I tested negative, yet I had the worst symptoms. I tested negative 5 times. I even went to the ER and they're like, yeah, we're just gonna test you again. We don't know what's wrong with you. I'm like, okay, thanks, man. Really helps. So you might get lucky. Quote unquote lucky.
I'm gonna say during the entire pandemic, like I was traveling across the U.S., like doing vaccine events and shit. Never got it, and then I got it from my wife coming home from school because of dirty ass kids.
It sounds about right. Sounds about right.
Hey, I made it the entire time until last month or till June. It was great.
Well, I was able to go to Austria, so that was fun. Came back, spent 2 weeks in Austria in the 97-degree heat with very minimal air conditioning. Air conditioning is based on outside temperature there, and the hotel allowed me to go 7 degrees lower than outside temperature. So, my hotel room was 90 degrees the entire time I was there.
That sounds.
Welcome to Texas.
Yeah, I left Texas for a reason, bro.
There's only
RJ, your mic is
there's only
off
two
there.
things that come out of Texas there, Cap or Dev.
Oh yeah.
And, I don't see any horns, bro.
Oh yeah.
Is that what is that, Full Metal Jacket reference? Yeah.
Yep, it is. It is.
Yep. So, anyways, all right.
Trigger warning.
Trigger warnings.
wait,
We're not
Dread.
nice here.
Wait, Dread, can you do me a favor? Can you update my character sheet because my potion of speed never got added, and I just want to make sure that.
Just
It's
use
good.
it out of your D&D Beyond.
Okay, fair.
I don't normally update character sheets inside of Foundry.
Okay,
it
cool.
becomes a real pain in the So,
Mm-hmm.
as a DM, I prefer that people use D&D Beyond.
Okay, you're good.
RJ.
Thanks.
RJ, I'm
Yes.
getting a little feedback from you, buddy.
Yeah, your fan's starting to go. All right, so a little bit of a recap. You guys were able to make it out of the Durst family manor and decided to burn it down to the ground. All right. I will say that as you met Strahd, he made the offhand comment that that changes nothing, and that he's going to continue to use the manor. So, dun dun dun. May see it again. All right. Other than that, you guys were able to make it out. Certain people got charmed away from the other group, and we had Kami get charmed away, and then Limbit and our buddy Samael took off after him, right?
That's right. Yeah, we went and found him.
And had the pleasure of meeting Count Strahd.
Seemed like a nice guy.
He was a very nice guy. He was very cordial. He invited you all to dinner in a week's time and let you know that on his lands, he says that you are protected until you get to town. So you should have no problems until you make your way to town. He let you know that the town is just southwest of you guys. And by just southwest, that'll be a perfect time to have the discussion about some certain things. There is important travel details. I will go ahead and show this to you guys here. So travel details. All right, the map is laid out in kilometers. All right, traveling 1 kilometer takes about 10 minutes for a healthy person. All right. Running a kilometer will take about half as much time, but may cause a level of exhaustion for the party depending on the length of travel. Time in between an action, or between running and an action that you are trying to take in, you may no longer have that level of exhaustion. So it pretty much comes in, if you are running and you run right into an attack, you're going to have disadvantage on attack rolls, right, as the first level of exhaustion. If you continue to keep running for long lengths of time, you may get even more exhaustion, right? Traveling off-road is a risk versus reward. You may find secret treasure troves, you may find other secrets, but given that this is Barovia, you are more likely to get yourself lost or worse. Okay. Either way, travel will take twice as long as a normal. So if you are running, it will take you 10 minutes to go 1 kilometer. If you are walking off-road, it will take you about 20 minutes. So that's just the risk versus reward, right? While it will be a group decision, only one player will be controlling the token around the map for things other than combat or other maps. This is just kind of ease for me, okay? So that we don't have 5 people like trying to separate and run off all over the place. I believe last time you said you wanted it to be dev. Is that still true?
Chill with that.
That sounds right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to switch that mid-game? Because I have stuff like the favored terrain for the forest.
If you guys want to switch it, that's fine. Rolls aren't... If I have you roll, I don't care who rolls or who's actually leading. This is literally just to have somebody moving a token around the map, like, as it goes. Right?
Ah, okay.
So it's pretty much a group decision. Only one person just gets to click the button, basically. Right. One thing that I will ask you, Dev, before you move, let me know if you're going to be on the road or if you're trying to be off-road. All right. Time does matter in this game. Okay. So given that, I let you know that it was early morning when you were finally able to escape. You guys did choose to take about a 12-hour long rest. So at this point, you are nearing nighttime very rapidly. I'm going to go ahead and say you are looking at about 6 p.m. current time. All right? And we will be keeping track of time, as it does affect a lot of things in Curse of Strahd. All right? Anybody got questions for me other than for travel or any of that stuff?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. All right. Moving on then. Getting travel details off the map. Trying to think. All right. So For the other group, just for a little bit of recap, we did have. Why is limit not going back and forth? Oh, there it goes. That works. Thought my overlay was messed up. We did have Arashi and Kane actually stay back so that Arashi could get her full rest in. All of you are able to get your full rest in. So from where you're standing right now, go ahead and click your long rest button just to make sure, because I don't know where anybody was or was not. So everybody can go ahead and put their long rest button in now. All right.
Done.
Okay. And then Kane had a little bit of a privatized conversation with Strahd. Strahd tried to strike a deal. Okay. No one is aware of that except for Kane whatsoever. Their characters are completely unaware. I just, for the sake of stream, I didn't want to do that necessarily in private. And then Arashi woke up, had some thoughts, I think, out of character that made their way into character. But as far as Arashi is concerned, he was very nice, even if he did make off some backhanded comments every now and then about her order. And as that starts, what does the group actually want to do? I know that we left with the three standing over the dead body, looking through their books. Are you guys going to continue to look on the books? I will remind you that you did hear some wolves going off in the background, and the sun is rapidly going down.
We were headed back to the camp already.
The last thing that when we had left you is you guys were going through the books to try to find anything on vampires, because you do not know anything about vampires.
Yeah. I think we would head back to the group.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then. That is only going to take you about 20 minutes or so, which puts you about 6:20 p.m. All right. Now, for those about 20 minutes after Strahd has left, Kane and Arashi, what are you two doing?
I would have gone into my inventory and laid out some rather odd items. Just kind of looking these over. I've got what was it? Manacles, a mirror, and a couple stakes. And I'm just looking them over, trying to figure out how exactly they would be helpful. These are things that I actually stole at one point, my backstory. So.
Are you explaining? I understand that. Are you explaining that to Arashi?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were explaining that to the DM. Okay, I heard you though. Arashi was just kind of ponder over the conversation they just had with Strahd, and like mutter under their breath, "Fucking asshole! Something's wrong with that dude." Like, I don't like those backhanded comments. You know, like about the order. We're here to help people. Talk about some, but like she's having like a little inner dialogue with herself, or like outer dialogue with herself, because she's irritated with that person. Anyway, then she'll look at what you're doing and say, "What are these for?"
That's the thing. I don't exactly know.
Then what are you thinking? What's the plan with these? An idea with these?
Well, I stole them out of a monster hunter's pack.
Huh. I mean, I think they'd be pretty useful, considering we're in the middle of unknown territory.
Yeah, and Strahd is not just a dick. He's a monster in form of a man.
So we both agree on that. Okay, cool. Nice. Where did the rest of the team go?
I forget. Did they go? Did they? Oh,
We went this way.
one of
Do
them walked off, and the rest followed.
you think we
Chased
should
after him.
regroup, or should we stay here and wait for them to come back?
They should be on their way back, I would hope. I stayed here so you could continue to rest.
Thank you.
Strahd just sort of appeared out of nowhere. I was not expecting to run into him.
Ah, so you know him? Like you knew him before this?
Roll me a
Only
history
by
check
reputation.
Yeah, roll me a history check before you answer that question.
This was my first time running into him, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. Ooh, nat 20. Let's
Alright,
go.
nat 20. You do in fact know who he is, and you are here specifically for him.
Oh.
So you know everything. Now, how much you share is your choice.
Do I know what to call him, monster-wise? Do I know he's a vampire? Or is that...
You would.
I would? Okay. Yeah, Strahd is he's a vampire. Remember when I told you we came to Borgovia, or when we awoke in Borgovia, that it was a
not Borgovia.
Borovia, sorry, that it was a vampire hunting ground.
Okay, wait. I just want to make sure because I remember before. This is my first time interacting or running or even hearing about vampires, right?
Yes, you have no idea what vampires are.
Okay, cool.
The
Okay,
only
cool.
one
Continue.
who does is RJ, and it's due to his backstory.
Okay, cool. Then continue what you're saying. Sorry, I didn't want to cut you off. I just want to make sure. Continue.
Well, Strahd is that vampire. This is his domain that we're in.
What is a vampire? I've never heard of that before, and I would think I have, but
Just so
How
that
much?
just so that we don't have to go through this multiple times,
yeah.
we're gonna say about this time, Kane, Clay.
I'm already here.
You're not here. Sorry. Clay, Kami, and Samael have made their way back.
Okay.
Yay!
Welcome back, friends.
Hello, hello.
Hey there.
Aw.
As they come up, I've still got these objects laid out in front of me. As I said before, it's a mirror, a couple stakes, and what was the other one? Dang it.
Manacles.
Manacles, yeah.
This looks like an odd thing for us to walk up on.
Well, we just had a very odd encounter with Strahd.
Are you guys too?
You too?
Yeah, you too.
Wait, what did he
You
say
guys
to you?
met him as well.
Yeah.
More like yes, but
A little too closely, I think.
we know
Oh,
that he
no.
messed with his neck, right?
No,
Huh?
you guys are unaware, and there
Okay.
are no marks on his neck. So
Mm.
he technically did not fuck with him, and you didn't see anything. He just was standing next to him.
Just a close encounter.
Very close encounter.
While on watch, just something pulled me in a direction, and next thing I knew, Strahd and I were standing there, and his arm was around me.
Well, Kane seems to know more about him if you'd like to tell the group, Kane.
Strahd is not just a man, and if you survived a close encounter like that, you're lucky.
What is he? If he's not a man, he looks like a man.
He's a monster, a vampire.
The fuck is a vampire?
This entire domain of Borovia is his hunting ground. Damien, how much knowledge of a vampire do I actually have that I can share?
I think
Out
we
of game.
rolled- I think we rolled for that earlier. Not that much, and things may change. So not that much. You don't know how to kill one, if that's what you're asking.
Well, yeah, but to describe it to them, like
Yeah,
that's
I'll give you that. I'll give you that for
Okay.
your nat 20.
okay. He's
You just
He-
don't know
he's
how to
a-
kill one.
a blood-sucking monster. Feeds off human flesh, human blood.
I want to roll insight. See if he's telling the truth.
Go ahead. I mean, he seems pretty straightforward. At least he fully believes what he's telling you.
So they suck blood of people, is what you're saying.
Yeah. You remember when we came to Barovia, I mentioned this was a monster's hunting ground, a vampire. This entire kingdom is his domain.
Question. When you
Yeah.
say blood, do you mean human or in general?
Blood.
Human blood.
Just blood.
He didn't bite me that I know of. Like, I feel
I
like
don't
if
know,
he has to drink blood, then he would have probably done it to me.
Wait, did he invite you guys to a dinner?
Yes, he did. He also said we'd be safe while we traveled on the roads until we reached the city. He didn't say
That's
safe
him.
from what, I don't think.
He told
What if
us
it's
the
from
same.
him? Yeah, what if it's from him? Have you been here before, Kane?
No.
Fuck, okay.
Someone has.
Yeah, he mentioned someone's been here before, and he's gonna look over at Samael. Been like,
So look at you guys
apparently
like, I don't fucking
he was
remember.
here, escaped, and came back.
Apparently he
Oh.
was trying to get with Strahd's girl.
Apparently he's pissed off at me for being here, so we'll see how that works out.
Oh!
I'm
Oh.
not pissed, but slightly agitated that I'm back and got away.
Well, it appears we've all been very lucky today. He easily could have killed us.
How easily?
He's immensely powerful.
I shook his hand. Didn't seem that strong.
Even the Van Helsings are afraid of him.
The who?
Who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck is that?
Shouldn't that be a well-known monster hunter thing?
Not
I
at
thought that
all.
was part of the lore.
Not at all.
Not at all.
They're a clan of monster hunters.
I've never heard of him.
What I know
I've
about
never
them?
heard of any of the people.
Arashi, you can roll me at disadvantage, but you can roll me a history check at
Okay,
disadvantage,
cool.
please.
Is that like a Borovian thing? Or is that like they know, like, are the Helsings all around?
I got it. Uh-oh,
Uh,
my roll didn't go over.
No, didn't
They
go.
hunt monsters everywhere, but
You want me to roll again?
to my
I got a
knowledge,
7.
they're the best at it.
You said you got a 7?
Yeah, I got an 18 and a 7.
Alright, go ahead and re-roll them, but we'll continue on with the 7. Get your thing
Okay.
working.
If he's such a monster, how come the Van Helsings haven't
I'm
come
gonna
here?
cry.
To my knowledge, they've tried and failed
To come here, or
to kill
they've
him.
gotten here and they failed?
That I don't know.
Do we know how to kill one?
Well, these
You know
tools
if
you
they
see
can
in
die?
front of me, I stole from a monster hunter's pack.
What are the tools in front of him?
It's a couple stakes, a mirror, and some manacles. But for the life of me, I can't figure it out. How
Like-
these would help.
You're supposed to
tell you exactly what
start a
those spikes
fire
do.
and chain him up in it? Like,
Are you kidding me? Those are clearly for stabbing.
That's what I
no,
was
they
thinking.
like you rub them against the ground and create
Why
smoke
would you
and a
rub
fire.
a pointed stick against the ground? Are you making a hole?
For friction.
But he walked towards our
You
campfire like
dig
it was
into a little
nothing.
hole and then you make a fire. Have none of you survived in the wild before?
I mean, we are right now.
I mean, apparently not well.
I'm gonna go out on a
Here,
limb
let
and
me
be
show
like,
you
you
something.
definitely don't put it into the ground. You put it onto another stick,
Yeah, you know what I meant.
and then yeah. So
Here, let me show you something. And I pull out my tinderbox. You see this? This is called technology.
I'm just gonna point the fire and be like, that's even better.
Yeah, but if your tinderbox fails you, you never know. I don't know what these glorious monster hunters work with. I'm just trying to help us figure out what this stuff is.
Can I do an insight check for it? Or no?
I hear a wolf, y'all. Well, we might want to be careful.
Perhaps
I
we
don't
should
know.
pack up and move on. You said there was a
know about
town
that
to the
mirror.
southwest, was it?
Yeah, I
So
think that's
you
right.
guys would have known there was a road that you crossed, and you were supposed to go west from there.
Okay.
So the three people who had crossed it, basically chasing after him, would know that it's there. And Strahd did tell you to go west.
All right.
So do we want to camp here, or do we want to move to this town that he told us to move to?
So what time is it right now, and what time's dusk and dark?
You're
said it was
looking about
6:20.
6:30 right now.
Oh, never mind.
In the morning or in the afternoon?
And,
Evening.
In the evening.
How far away is this town?
You have no idea. He said that it was fairly close.
They did say it was safe.
And he did say it was safe.
He said we were safe till we got there too. So I mean, I feel like nothing should screw with us if we go. So or stay, I guess. I mean, if he is the
I mean, I'm
Did
okay.
also
high
take his
almighty
sword.
of this area, I feel like whatever we do, we're pretty good.
Didn't he say it was dangerous outside at night though?
I think he did.
I mean,
Yes,
he
he
didn't
did.
say it to me. He just said it was dangerous in the daytime or something like that, or be careful in the sun.
Oh, I think he said to me and Kane then, but he said it's dangerous out at night, so we should probably get to town.
I think the exact words were, "It's dangerous at night. Even I can't control everything."
Okay, yeah.
So we can head that way. You know, okay
Yeah.
with it.
I mean,
Okay.
I mean, sure.
Okay. All
Cool,
right.
yeah.
With that, we will move over to the Borovian Map.
Obviously, I gathered up that stuff off the ground.
I figured you guys took everything. So one game is loaded up to 100%. My other game is not. There we go. That's much better.
About 99%.
Yeah, me too.
All right. So you guys are in there. First question is first. Are you traveling along the road, or are you just traveling?
I guess we're gonna travel along the road for now.
Yeah, I vote that as well.
Safest bet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, roads lead to cities.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and move, and we'll do this in pretty much. We'll do this in increment. Oh, where are you
That's
going?
supposed. I clicked left. I clicked down one direction. I didn't grab it. I just used the deal.
Yeah, I was gonna say click and drag.
It.
Click and drag. Don't try to use your keyboard for this. All right. So hold on. So you just went 3 kilometers, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's 7 o'clock.
Oh Lord. Oh,
7:30.
I see fire. I see smoke.
You can, in fact. You're looking
I'll
at
do
about
it
8 o'clock. And as you... I'm going to pause you right there. As you are actually starting to head in that direction, everybody can go ahead and give me perception checks for your travel.
Okay, perception check.
Beyond is so cursed to roll on.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you guys are
Yep.
absolutely terrible at perception. Everybody except for Samael. All right, Samael, you're kind of used to moving around and having fog and everything else. So as you're actually with that 15, you do hear kind of a something kind of moving around in the distance just a little bit. You couldn't make it out exactly what that was. However, about the same time you started to hear that noise, you hear cawing from ravens flying overhead that you hadn't quite noticed before, and you see a raven just dive down to your north, and that noise stops and recedes. As you look back up, there's about 3 more ravens flying overhead. Just
Are they circling?
they're not circling, but they're definitely. You guys have been walking for about an hour at this point, and you've had ravens every step of the way.
I apparently don't own any tokens with vision, so I can't see the map.
All right, give me 1 second. I can't do it from this end. Give me 1 second.
Are these ravens normal ravens?
He is the
We
only
go
one
out
who
on a limb
sees
and say
these
we won't.
ravens. So
I'll go out on a limb
okay.
right now and say we don't know at this point in time. But I'm going to assume that we're being watched. I will point out the ravens, though.
pointing
To
out some
everybody.
ravens. Where the hell? Give me a second here. I gotta try to find where I decided to put this.
It's in basic enemies.
Why do you have any kind of? Why can you see that?
Because I have control of the token, and it's my token. And that's where you put it.
Can you see everything else in there?
No, just tokens I have.
I'm like, that's a fucking problem. You should definitely have. Give me a second. Let me delete it and bring it back over. But you should definitely have.
All right,
Now I can see.
I
Thank
can't
you.
move it now.
All right, and that's because I have the game paused.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I did that because I knew you would just be like click, 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 click. So maybe I give control to Cappy, who doesn't go click, 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 click.
As you're yelling at him about click, 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 I was sitting here trying to click, click, click. So
I was just making sure I still had control since you deleted it and brought it back.
Sorry. All right. As this is, we're going to go ahead and move you over right along to here. Give you some. The sun is starting to set, as a matter of fact. You guys are a little bit further along. However, this is what you see starting to come in. Let's activate that so that everybody can see this. As you are able to kind of start to move forward.
do we see that big ass castle up on the hill?
You can, in fact, see a big-ass castle up on the hill.
Oh, this is so
Are we supposed
cool.
to see whatever the is going on the right-hand side of the screen?
I know, right?
Oh,
What
it's
the
a
fuck is
bush.
it?
Yeah, bro, it's a bush. You
I
This
talking
is
just
about
zoom
so
all the way
cool.
in. Some strong-ass wind. I thought it was like a shadow.
Yeah.
I thought it was crows.
Shadow demon.
I think you need more monitors to see it better.
As
Little
you have
hat.
been able to move forward, you do start to encounter fields,
What is that? Sorry.
growth. Everybody can give me a perception for this growth or an investigation if you actually want to start to look at some of these fields.
Are those clouds back there? Or are those giant like mountain peaks?
It's clouds, mist. There is no sun in Barovia. All right, Arashi.
Yes.
As you start to near some of this, what you at first think is
I
grain,
did not roll.
you start to walk over, and I'm like, okay, you know, there's obviously the town moving, or the town up ahead, but the grain looks plagued. Is the best way for me to put it. It doesn't look healthy in any way, shape, or form. Weeds have been mixed in. It's just not a good field.
I don't know why it's rolling so many times.
Does Clay see it too?
Off in the distance, you do hear a bell tower.
Wait, does Clay see the?
Yeah, Clay would be able to see it as well.
I see a bell tower.
Oh, wonderful.
And what time is it now? It's about 8, 9, 8:30. I forgot.
You're probably nearing. You're probably you can. It is getting darker, but you're probably nearing dusk. Not quite, but you're getting there rather rapidly.
Okay.
All right, so do we want to try to get in this town and try to find like a tavern or an inn and
I think that'd be the best idea.
find some digs for the night?
How much money we all got?
Oh, yeah,
That's
Glad
another
that
good
you
question.
brought that up. We will pause here for a minute, and because we did not ever have you guys roll for gold, we will do this now. I need you to override whatever you had to whatever we have rolls now. All right, so we're gonna start over here on the left. You are a rogue, yes, Kami?
See,
All right, I need you to roll me 4d4s.
Nice.
Very nice roll. You, my friend, have 110 gold.
oh, hot diggity daffodil. 100 and
Yay.
what? 140?
110 gold.
Oh, okay.
Where'd 30 come from?
I don't know. My head went weird.
Clay, I believe you are a fighter.
Yes.
I need you to roll me 5d4s, please.
Motherfucker.
You can still roll lower than you.
You can, in fact. You rolled pretty hot. Hey, you as well have 110 gold, my friend.
Ah,
All right.
I will not be outdone, sir.
Moving over as a cleric, I need you to roll me 5d4s as well, Dev.
See?
You have 80 gold. I don't know where you got it from, but you happen to have it in your pouch. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
All right. Arashi, as a paladin, you roll 5d4s as well.
Okay.
And as a ranger, Kane, you roll 5d4s as well. Arashi, you have 130 gold.
Rashi's rich out here.
And
Fuck
Kane is
me!
the richest of all with his
I'm the poor
170
boy.
gold.
He mugged a fucking vampire hunter.
Yeah, no shit.
I
Apparently
never
gold's
said I was a
important.
vampire hunter.
No, you robbed one.
He may have robbed a vampire hunter.
Apparently gold's important in killing monsters.
Some supplies being
That's
split.
one way to make gold. Okay. Anyway,
Perfect.
Becoming the
Woo!
bad guys
All right.
to become the good guys.
So as you start to approach this village, tall shapes loom out of the dense fog that surrounds everything. The muddy ground underfoot gives way to a slick, wet cobblestone. The tall shapes become recognizable as a village dwelling. The windows of each house stare out from pools of blackness. No sound cuts the silence except for the mournful sobbing that echoes throughout the streets that you can all hear from a distance.
Other people?
So far, you hear a woman crying. Wailing is a better term.
Oh yes, the usual greeting all half-orcs get.
Yeah, that makes sense.
As you start to move forward, you finally reach the edge of town, and with that, I need. What is all of your what is the highest passive perception out of the team? We are going to be using this moving forward.
14.
14.
And
That's higher than mine.
yeah.
Passive is a 14.
I
Yep.
got a passive investigation.
Nope. I just need the passive perception. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, we're 14s.
With the 14, those of you who have the 14, everybody has above a 10. Yes, at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So none of you were able to make out exactly what it was, but you did make out a shadow moving around the street here, and I need to activate this. There we go.
That helps.
As you were able to see a shadow, very quickly, you see another one grab a hold and pull it into a building, and the building slam its doors shut. That is over to your right. You do see some lights, but you can also see exactly what you see. The windows themselves are boarded up. Now, you can continue to go into town, but someone is off to your building to the right. Not quite sure what it is.
I'm okay with keep going into town at this time.
Honestly, this is pretty nice. You know, this usually I get at least a rotten tomato thrown at me by now.
I mean, I could throw one at you if you want me to.
The building to the right, does it look like just a house? Does it have any signage outside that would
Looks
indicate
like a
it
house.
in?
Looks
Okay.
like a house. There is no signs out in front.
And you said there's a person here?
Someone
There
got pulled
was a
into that
person.
building, if you want.
It's
Oh.
clearly that they do not want us.
I mean, but they
Is
got
it us? Or because it's dusk?
Oh, it's most definitely us. We're strangers in the town.
I'm gonna go with
This
yes.
is normal.
I'm going with both.
Yes doesn't answer the question, Samael. It wasn't a yes or no question.
It's
going with
dusk
both.
and there's people. So yes
Mhm.
does answer the question.
Both answers the question, you turd.
What is the group doing?
Okay, well, first off,
I-
before we even move, I want to mention, like, we can already tell by the way that this town looks that this isn't, like, the most taken care of town. And I'd mention the grain that I saw. And I'd say, like, we need to be careful, because something's going on here. Like,
Oh, God.
no, that's it. Sorry,
Okay.
I was coughing.
I would say I want to go up to the house on the right, knock on the door, and ask them if they've heard about their wagon's extended warranty.
We've been trying to reach you about your wagon's extended warranty.
Are you actually going out the door, or are you going to continue
No,
into town?
no.
Please press
Um,
1 for more options.
I have a feeling that there is a pretty good chance that offering a ration might bring someone out.
I want
You
to go
think
to the door.
so?
Let's
I feel like-
try.
Why don't we survey the town a little bit before we just go?
Yeah, because you might get
Maybe
bum rushed.
maybe a house will react differently.
But I wanna. If you don't want to knock, I'll knock on the door.
Okay, I'll
Maybe
wait
we
by
should
the.
find the inn instead of
I'll wait on
bothering
the
with-
main road while you do that.
I'm gonna have my shortbow ready,
Please do not aim that.
or my crossbow.
Are you choosing to go up to the door, or are you guys? It's a collective answer, unless someone is just going to be like, I don't give a shit about the party, and I'm going to do my thing.
I'm gonna let her go up there and knock on the door. I'm gonna stand back and watch. As I'm walking towards the center of the town, trying to find a tavern.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll join
I'll
her.
go. I'll go with her.
All right, so
Yes.
3
Okay.
of you are
The-
headed to this door here.
Yep, the
Yeah.
half-orc, the paladin, and the fucking assassin all
fucking
walk
right.
out the
I'm
door.
just standing back a little bit watching.
All right, so give me a second.
Whoa.
Arashi,
Mhm.
Kane said you were joining. Clay said you were joining, and then we had Kami over, and Kami and Samael over to the side here.
Oh, whoops.
Kami said he was going with them.
Oh, Kami's
Yeah,
going.
Kane was staying
Kane's
back.
standing to the side. Yeah.
Kane's standing to the side. All right, my apologies. All right, there you go.
Okay.
man.
And I'm going to. I gotta delete
Whoops.
the other ones because I forgot that I had put them down there for when you guys got in. So the door is over here. So basically,
Oh, my bad.
yeah, so the way that you're going, that's the opposite door for sure.
But that's definitely the door we saw somebody get taken into.
That's
no,
what I thought.
no,
Oh.
no. This is all one house.
Yo, Kami, switch with me real quick. Swap positions. Yeah, let's go. Okay.
I cannot see her, by the way.
Cannot see who.
Do you not have night vision?
I have 120 feet of dark vision.
Oh.
You
Or
shouldn't
sorry,
even have to
60 feet of dark vision.
have,
But I can't see her token is the thing.
Shouldn't have to have token vision at all.
I will be right back.
And maybe you may have to refresh. Sometimes
Refresh.
Yeah.
I'll be right back 1 second.
Like I saw everyone else's, I just couldn't see hers.
Everybody's
weird.
always trying to take breaks in the middle of the game and shit. Jesus. All right. All right. So you're
There it
knocking
is.
on the door. Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. So how are you knocking on this door?
I'm gonna knock like softly but loud enough to where they can hear. Like I don't want it to be aggressive. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Yes, sir.
You hear nothing. Cappy, I need you back, Cappy.
Oh fuck! Not
I've
a
got
natural
this.
one, you son of a bitch.
I need a perception check from you as well, please.
Yeah,
I have this, don't worry.
All right. With an 11, you do hear a bit of noise come from inside. However, you do not hear any specific thing. You just hear a bit of noise coming from inside.
Harashi.
Can
Somebody's
I
definitely in there.
Okay. Can I persuade them? Like, can I like say something like to try and persuade them to open the door?
You can definitely
Tell them we
try.
have food.
Yeah.
Tell
Let's
them we have
go.
food.
Come
Like
on,
low key,
baby.
it does not sound like we're vampires at all, boys.
Fuck. The what?
Outside
Okay.
of game, saying that.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna say. Hey, hi. We don't mean any harm to you guys. We're just trying to find an inn, and I saw someone come in here. Also, we have food. I noticed that your grain isn't looking the best.
There is no one coming to the door.
Why does my +5 have to fail me now?
I may not be charismatic, but even I wouldn't come to the door.
Ugh.
Nope.
Okay, if they don't open it, I'm not gonna force it. Like, sorry to bother you. Have a nice night, I guess, and then just leave.
Is anybody else
Unless-
trying to do anything else, or are you guys moving into town?
Wait,
I
I'm
noticed
gonna
your
try.
wagon outside
oh, I'll stay.
is busted.
Clay's gonna try this time.
If you're willing to let us come in and just talk, I'll fix your wagon for you.
Ooh.
You can roll me a persuasion check. DCs,
I can-
all DCs are based off of what you've said. No one's coming to the door, Kami.
Yeah, I figured.
Just give me a shot, people.
Go for it.
No,
I
I'm saying
do
you can't.
I do the No, I was saying that in character.
Oh.
I give the good old dun 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 knock.
Give me a perception check.
You gave the secret knock, guys.
Please have a crossbow bolt.
Virtual
come fly out that
tabletop
door.
not found. What do you mean virtual tabletop not found?
When you refresh the table,
Oh,
Yeah, you gotta activate
Lord.
again.
redo
Yeah.
that.
He was a 19. That sucks. Okay.
Give me a roll.
What was that wrong? Perception.
That thunder scared me. Ooh.
Why did it double roll? Please take whatever the first one was.
It was a
I will.
15.
It was a 15. With that, you actually you hear a child from the inside. Shh, 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 shh. Someone is trying to shush a child from inside, but they do not come to the door.
I love kids.
Okay, I do know there's a child inside. I do have several rations on me. I'm willing to trade for information. I just want to know where the inn is.
Persuasion.
I've been.
They're trying their hardest to keep silent. Persuasion.
I got a +0, guys. So if I beat you,
Can we aid him with all our past persuasions? Can we give him advantage? Oh, damn.
And no one is coming to that door. In fact, they are more frightened of you now than what they were to begin with.
The fuck?
Yeah. I'm just gonna start walking through the town.
Yeah,
through the town
I'm gonna
now.
leave.
I'm gonna jiggle the door handle.
not jiggle the.
I'm gonna see if it's unlocked.
You can try to click on it.
Is this a thing vampires can't do or something? Is that why they won't answer the door? Can they not enter?
So the door is locked.
The door is in fact locked.
I'm going to try to pick the lock.
Dude, what
Oh
the?
god.
He's gonna slap his hand.
These people are gonna be so scared, bro.
They're scared of us. Let's just use it. Let's use the
Why
fear.
should we use the fear? Well, we could just walk on. It's one family. There's probably a dozen others we can ask.
You
for
don't
help.
think this is how we're gonna get treated in every place? We know people are here. What if these are the only motherfuckers in town?
Yeah,
Like
because
we
just
gotta
stay
we
somewhere
gotta strike
else.
while the iron's hot, bro.
We can
Do you
stay
not
somewhere
see
else,
the
call
other
me.
lights?
Yes.
Fine.
Did Strahd decrease your brain?
I'm just gonna silently walk down the stairs.
I'm gonna
over
walk back.
here.
I'm gonna
Wait,
walk
those were
back up.
stairs? I thought that was a
Yeah.
path.
No. I'm sorry about my friend trying to lock your door, lock your door. We're leaving now.
That shit.
If you ever need any food, please stop by the inn. We'll be there, and then I'll just leave.
And I'm outies.
All right.
Whoa.
So you guys have moved away from the door and didn't let Kami, do crimes in the middle of village, the very first village that he's gotten to.
You know, as of
Technically, the second village I've gotten to. I count the.
Aren't you the Monarch's guard?
Yeah, you think I got there being a nice guy?
I expect that you weren't petty enough to lock a poor family's house.
Exactly.
I do what I have to do to get the job done.
All right. You guys moving forward?
Yup,
Yes.
I am.
The next house.
To the next house. There are multiple houses as you pass.
I go to the first one.
The second one.
Or I guess the second one, because we did go to the first one.
Well,
Unless you're splitting up with me.
so here's what we'll do. We'll allow you can go to every house on the way in if you would truly like, and I've planned for that. Or you can continue to move into town. It is your choice.
Time to be a recruiter. Let's go to the doors, man.
Look, this is the greeting we're gonna get everywhere. We're gonna waste our time and be out here in pitch black if we
true.
don't change our approach. So we either head into town and look for signage of an inn, or we need to change our tactic. And
We
you
are
guys
not
didn't
forcing
like
our-
my tactic.
You are
We are
fully
not forcing our
aware.
way.
You are fully aware that there is an inn in this town, as Strahd has told you to tell them that he sent you, and that they will.
Yeah,
give you a room.
absolutely not.
All right, let's find this inn. I don't think we waste time with these villagers at this point, because we're just going to get the same response from all of them.
I say
Yeah.
we try one more house. That's it. One house. If it doesn't work, we give up.
I'm also down for that.
Which house looks the most hospitable?
All right, roll me a d20, please.
I would say the first house we went to.
All of us, or
Nope. Whoever's going up to the first house, roll me a d20, please.
like me or you?
I got 0 on persuasion, but I'd follow her if she goes.
I
Okay,
don't.
I'm
It's
going.
not a persuasion check. I need you to roll me a d20.
I just
a
rolled
straight
it.
D20.
I just got a 10.
All right, we have a 10.
Oh, I have the roll ready.
Why is that not? Give me 1 second, people.
I'm just rolling it to clear my thing. I had it ready. Ah, god damn it.
Damn, we hit a high number 2. Fuck.
I gotta stop rolling on Beyond. It ain't working.
Just give me 1 second here, people.
Take your time, Tread.
I knew it was coming. I just didn't know when, and I wasn't quite prepared yet, but I will be in just a second.
I'm feeling we're gonna be attacked.
Oh, I'm ready, bro. But he said no combat. We'll see.
You know what? I looked back, and all I can say is we didn't get past a 10. Is that the DC that we needed?
Well, you got past the 10. You got 15.
No, I didn't. That was the perception.
Oh. Damn. I'm gonna don't you dare do that DM laugh, man. I don't want to hear it from you. Don't make me even more mad. Literally, I had a +5. All I had to do was get a 5. All I had to do was get a 5.
Give me 1 second here, people. As we activate.
I
Oh,
do
wow,
not
you
own
waited
any
for it.
tokens.
I am fully aware that you do not have tokens. That is planned.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Alright. As you come up to the door, there are 2 of you who have decided to go, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm knocking on the door. I don't know. Like, are we in the house? Like, was it just open or something?
You can try the door. You can knock on the door. It is your choice.
Oh, I'm knocking. No, I'm gonna knock. Now, before I do anything, I just want to knock and see if they answer.
As you approach, given your guys' passive perceptions, you do hear people inside. You hear multiple voices inside of this particular house that you've gone to.
Mm-hmm.
As you knock on the door, the voices go rather silent rather quickly, and you hear a man. Hello?
Hi.
Finally, a hospitable person.
I'm just trying to find the inn. We're new here. We're lost. Could you help? I have food, if you need any. I saw your grains were bad.
Go north until you beat the crossroads, and then turn right. We don't want any trouble.
No,
Where's
we don't
north?
want any trouble either. Which way is north?
Just, I'm guessing you came in from outside of town. Just, please, just keep going the way that you were walking, and take your first right. Just.
Okay. May I ask why you sound scared?
Stressed. Yeah.
It's. Look, we don't want any trouble. Just please leave us alone.
We aren't here to cause trouble.
Honestly, we were drugged and thrown in here.
Don't say that, Clay.
Whoops.
Just,
Well, it's the truth.
just please leave. Just, please.
Okay. We'll
Wait.
we'll
What
leave.
was the name of the group that did that to us?
The
Vishtani.
Stani, yeah.
Vishtani. Yeah.
I don't know if this means anything to you, but the Vishtani sent us. Is there no reply or?
No, there's no reply.
Okay.
That was not the DM trying to think of what he was going to say. That was the
Oh.
DM just going dead silent.
Okay, we're gonna share. Okay, the last thing I'll say to them is, okay, we'll leave you alone, but I have one last question. Are you hungry? Please answer. Okay, you don't have to, but I'm gonna leave you some food by the door. We'll leave, so you can wait like 10 seconds before you come out, and we'll go to the inn. Just know, I'm leaving you food here, because I heard a lot of you inside. And I'm gonna take out, like, what's my inventory? Hold on, how many rations I got first? Like, I don't know how to tell. Oh, I have 8. I'm gonna hand them 2. I don't know, bruh. Like, no, I'm gonna hand him. Yeah, I'm gonna hand him 2.
Wait, what was the name of that one group you said?
I just removed
What
it from
was-
my inventory.
All right. She has
What was the name of
removed
that-
2 rations.
I look at her and I go, what is the name of that group that he said for Monster Hunters? Van something.
Oh, the Van Helsing, awesome, something like that. I don't know how to spell it, by the way. That's why I don't. So how is it spelled?
It's Van Helsing.
Helsing? Oh, okay.
Helsing, yeah, Helsh.
Okay, there we go. Van Helsing.
Have you never in real world,
Oh, I've
not
heard of
inside
them.
of DM? Have y'all never heard of the Van Helsings?
Of
Of
course,
course
I've
I've
never-
heard of Van Helsing.
I
Movie, for God's sakes, and it was a good movie. Well, I don't know. About a good movie, but it was,
It was actually a pretty decent movie.
It was pretty good. There's a couple other movies that got Van
Hell,
Helsing
did you
in it,
know
too.
that the characters in
It's also a comic book.
Castlevania are Van Helsings?
Yep.
Oh, that's why I recognize the name, bro. Ugh, love that man. Anyway, sorry.
All right. So you've taken out 2 rations. You set it
Yeah.
on the door stoop. Now, 2 rations are like food. Like a whole ration is food for an entire day. So you've basically given
I
2
know.
full days of rations. Or food.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna try this. Give me a sec. We have a Van Helsing with us.
By that name, give me a perception check.
Just him or both of us?
Well, I figure he's the
I
closest
don't
one
want to
the door
roll
at this
from
point.
beyond. Okay, I gotta
Cool.
test this. I'm gonna roll one from beyond,
6.
and I'm gonna roll one from the VTT, and I'm gonna tell you it's gonna be higher from the VTT.
Well, it's not hard to beat a 6.
Yeah, it's really not hard to beat a 6, bro.
Damn.
Every time I have rolled from the VTT, it has been way higher. There is bias here. Look, I'll do it again, and I'll roll from beyond.
I don't know what to tell you, bro. It's kind of hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. At least it
I'm
got rid
telling
of
you,
his
it's
that one.
biased.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. Yeah. So, I'll given that 6, you hear movement, you hear a chair scrape, and a rustling coming out the door, but you can't make. You hear voices, but you can't make out what they're saying.
Oh, that name really got them moving.
No one does come to the door, however, and there's no replies.
Either they are terrified, or they're probably terrified. I'm gonna walk away now.
I'm just gonna
Arashi,
ask
you
y'all as y'all
following?
walk back up.
Yes, I'm following.
As y'all walk back up, I'm gonna ask y'all if you're done terrorizing the locals.
I'm not
Well-
terrorizing the locals. Thank
Well,
you
I-
very much.
Okay, not gonna
What'd
lie.
they say?
Nothing.
Well, we know they're either terrified of Van Helsings or it gets them really excited.
You brought up Van Helsing's?
I was curious to see. You named them. The monster hunters, there's a monster. Why wouldn't they be happy to hear about it?
Maybe they're
Monsters.
like subjugates of fucking whatever the vampire thing is. I don't know how that shit works. What if they're his
Oh.
servants?
We
I
also,
mean, he did say Strahd told us to say I sent you when we got here, so they have to be loyal to him. So bringing up people that would hunt him, probably not a good idea, right?
But it doesn't look like he's taking care of this town. So what does that say about Strahd?
I mean, do we know?
I mean, I'm not saying Strahd's a good guy. I'm just saying these guys might be fucking loyal to him.
I mean, do we know what the rest of this country looks like?
Vishanti. They didn't say much about them either.
So
I
he's
think it's
giving them
getting-
our whole backstory.
Wait, guys, I think we need to move this conversation inside. It's getting really dark. Let's try and find the end.
As you start to mention that, this whole time you've been hearing
Oh yeah, I forgot about her.
That ain't none of my business.
This whole time you've been hearing a wailing coming from a room.
You know what? I think we should probably check that out.
I think we
From
should
where?
just go to the inn.
Also, we got directions to the inn.
Oh,
Oh,
so
yeah.
they did tell
Let's
you
go
something.
to the inn.
Yeah, they told us to go north.
Oh,
No,
No,
it's
going
Let's
north.
go to the inn.
It's north and then to our right.
Oh, thank you. I forgot about to the right part.
I'm going to the north and then off to the right.
all right. So as you're gonna pass a few buildings. So basically, this is where you would have walked to the north. Off to the right would have been in this direction over here. You're gonna pass a few
Reasonable.
buildings. I will explain a couple of buildings as you so pass. I need a 15 or greater, so go ahead and roll me active perception to try to figure out where that the wailing and the crying is coming from.
Okay.
All right,
I've never
Clay,
rolling from beyond again.
You know, I'm just saying. He got the Samael got the same dirty 20 that you did, and he definitely rolled from beyond. So
It's biased towards me. I don't know what to tell you.
It's
All
probably
right.
because you're using the same screen.
yeah,
I'm
right.
gonna stab you.
So Samael and Clay, you are able to tell where this crying is coming from, and it's coming from this direction from the street. Okay. Now, as you actually look up the road a little bit, you do see a rather large house, kind of sitting on top of a hill at the height of this village here. And then, as you go to turn right, you definitely notice that there is one building that is actually lit up. It does, in fact, have a sign sitting in front of it. Now, as you are not necessarily going from there, the sparse light from this building spills out from behind a drawn heavy curtain. A sign over the door, creaking on the hinges, reads, Bildrath Mercantile.
Brick and tile. Yes.
Build
When
Ras
you need bricks to
Mercantile.
throw, we know where to go.
No, you would know that Mercantile is basically the name for a shop.
Well, why don't we? I got a book of spells I don't read. We should pawn it off.
A little bit farther
it.
down, you see a massive building. And for just an instance, the clouds kind of seem to not necessarily part, but just let out a little bit of light, almost to highlight a 5-story building, towering
References
over
at all.
others. And as you read, you see a sign swinging out front that reads, Blood of the Vine, Tavern and Inn.
What a lovely name.
Now,
Blood
an
of
inn.
the Vine?
Blood of the Vine,
Okay.
Tavern and Inn. Now, as you're looking a little bit closer, you notice that there was an F where the N used to be, and where someone has crossed out the F and put an N.
Wait,
Someone misspelled Vine and put Vife, and then crossed out the F and put an N.
oh okay. I was like, wait, what?
Oh, where the
What was
N
an
used
F?
to be. Okay.
No, where the N is now, there used to be an F where someone has crossed it out and then overwritten it.
Like, I could not figure out where an F was in that sentence. Life of me for a minute.
I
there.
thought they were
Yeah, me
saying
too.
fine, like blood of the fine, but
A
It's like, well, thank you,
sign,
Strahd, I am flying.
a single shaft of light thrust illumination into the main square, its brightness looking like a solid pillar in a heavy fog. Above the gaping doorway, a sign hangs precariously askew, proclaiming this to be the Blood of the Vine Tavern and Inn.
I wonder if they're half-orc hospitable.
Are you?
If so, I want an attic room.
Are you?
So we're
moving
kind of
further in. Are you going in that direction? What are you doing?
I'm going towards the tavern.
in the crossroads of the town where we can see most of what would be the main area, correct?
Give or take.
Is there anything around that looks like a blacksmith?
Not that you could see from where you stand.
I think we
Okay.
should wait till morning to find
I
out.
would say, yeah, let's wait till day to do anything because Strahd did say he can't help, like, he can't control what happens at night, so it's very clearly dangerous.
Speaking
Let's
of
get to
which-
the inn, and then in the morning we'll deal with whatever we want.
Speaking of which, can I take an active look around and see if anything's watching us?
You can give me a perception check if that is what you were actively trying to do.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling. I'm not rolling from beyond. You can.
With a dirty 20, those ravens he mentioned earlier are sitting on top of rooftops, looking down and just cawing towards you.
Are they normal ravens?
I mean, they're ravens. It's a really large bird. All things
What if-
considered.
Is it a murder?
It is pretty much a murder at this point.
Okay.
Flip at the bird.
That's crows, not ravens.
No,
Oh, thank you.
Ravens are considered murderers as well, I do believe.
Ah, there. Okay.
I believe.
I was not aware of that.
Cool.
Certain birds get them title of murders.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
That's
gonna
all-
flip at the bird and then continue with the others.
All right, you guys do have tokens, and this is a map for you to be
Oh,
able to
okay.
see. Now, if there's anything in particular that you are trying to look at, much like the death house that you saw earlier, I do have many pictures to show you if you want to look.
Yes.
Looking for the front door. Where's it at?
So, first things first.
There's a staircase to nowhere.
First things first.
Whoa.
You would be able to see the sign hanging out front, and could only guess that that sign would be basically where you guys are standing is over here. Can I actually? It's not going to let me ping on this. So where you guys would actually be seeing is basically just to the left of the sign. You guys are walking towards the sign from the opposite side that this picture is taken from. Okay.
Okay.
You can see a set of stables. All right. So just for good measure here, we'll,
Any horses?
there are in fact no horses in these stables. However,
What the hell
the
is
smell definitely comes. Yeah, that's what that is.
What is that?
That's exactly
Manure.
What
Looks like a dead body.
that is. All right.
True.
Now, that's the only thing that you would. Those are the only things that you would actively pass, unless you try to go around in any other direction.
What's with the staircase to nowhere?
From where you are
This one?
going. No, that actually goes somewhere. It's just
Oh, okay, it's the second floor thing.
so
I'm
from where
going
you
to
guys
the
are
front
actively
door.
at, right here would be the entrance to the inn, and actually the door is right here.
Well,
I
I
just thought
figured,
for a
and that's
minute-
where I'm headed.
Yep.
So everybody's heading that direction. RJ, are you just standing there?
I couldn't even see my token, so I'm refreshing Beyond again.
Okay.
Or, I'm sorry, Foundry again.
Yeah, your token is right here, bud.
I was gonna say I
wondering
can
about that
barely see
well.
mine because I don't have vision.
And Clay is right there as well.
There, real quick. Is
Oh,
there anything
my
going
bad,
on with
didn't mean
that
to open
well?
it. Did not mean to open the door.
I'll do this for you just for measure, but it is night, and I am trying to actively keep it that way. I can't help it that you guys all decided to take non-vision people.
I have dark vision, 60 feet.
I
I'm
also have
I'm
dark
supposed
vision.
to have 60 feet.
Me too.
Is it just not giving it to you?
It's like dark as shit.
No, it doesn't give it to
Well,
me.
yeah, it's supposed to be dark as shit. It's fucking night.
And I have dark vision?
That doesn't mean that you get to see everything plain as day. That just means
No,
that
you
can
see him in shades of gray.
You see him in shades of gray. It's supposed to be dark as shit. Yeah, that's D&D, bro. That's not.
Okay, now I can see. It's
You turn
done
the
that
lights
to
up.
me every time we've loaded a map today. I don't know why.
I got you. So there's definitely the door. You guys can open up the door and take a look inside. I don't know what.
I'm just gonna walk in.
Yep.
Finally,
Oh,
one of my
whoops. My
favorite
bad. Oh,
places.
we both trying to like not step on top of each other.
All right. As you walk into this room, first thing you are actually going to be able to see.
Wait, RJ's not in it. RJ's not in.
It's fine. RJ will be able to get in a second. So here
kinda
is
lovely.
the Blood of the Vine Tavern and Inn in all of its glory. And with that, we are going to change. Give me a second here. This doesn't have. Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. And number 2, second image. Show that to players. That is the Blood of the Vine Tavern and Inn. As you can
It's
actually
like
see.
Skyrim.
I know, right?
The tavern building is about 60 feet square. A close inspection of the sign reveals that it is originally read Blood of the Vine. An N has been scratched over the F. This once finally appointed tavern has grown shoddy, it seems. But there is a blazing fire in the hearth, giving scant warmth to those few huddled souls within. This includes a barkeep standing behind the bar, 3 women sitting together, having hushed conversations as you walk in, and a man sitting by himself, who, as soon as you walk in, will kind of perk his attention, and you will notice that he has not taken his eyes off you since. And with that, you guys are free to move on along as you want.
I'm gonna sit with these women. I'm gonna ask. Actually, I want to ask first. I'm gonna be like, "Good
Just gonna
evening,
stand next to the
ladies.
fire. Yeah.
Mind if I join you?"
As a matter of fact, not to be rude or anything, but this is a private affair.
Private affair.
I'll be right back.
Huh? Oh, he said I'll be right back. Okay. Shoot, I'm not one to press boundaries. So, okay, what I'll do is I'll set the bar and say, okay, thank you very much. So I'll set the bar, right?
It
And
won't let you
then,
sit at the bar. I know.
huh?
It won't let you get onto the bar stool area.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna stand right here. And I'm gonna try and peep on their conversation if I can.
We will come back to you. What is everybody else doing?
Went to the bar to get some more liquid courage.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, barkeep.
As you approach this fine barkeep, you see a pudgy little man tending the bar. He's mindlessly cleaning a glass. Then he sets it down, he grabs another glass, and he starts cleaning that one as well. Give me a perception.
I don't know why it's double clicking.
'Cause
Take the
you're-
first, please.
That's fine. With that 9, you notice that he's not really paying a whole lot of attention and seems to be drawn into his glass cleaning.
It's gonna be one of them days, isn't it?
Can I help you, Sonny?
Sonny.
He just continues to clean his glass.
Yeah, I'd like a bottle of your finest whiskey.
Don't have whiskey. We have lots of wine.
You got anything else?
I've got wine, and more wine.
No liquid courage?
Obviously, you haven't tried my wine.
Fine, bring it. See if it'll give a half-orc an actual taste.
Glass or pitcher?
My friend, bottle.
Glass or pitcher?
Ugh. Pitcher.
I
Okay.
prefer a Franzia boxed wine, thank you.
As he picks up a glass, or picks up a pitcher, he'll actually move over here to the giant barrels that are sitting underneath the stairs, and just fills up an entire pitcher. We'll come take a step back, grab the same glass that he was cleaning just moments ago, setting a glass on the table, pitcher. 1 silver piece.
You got change for gold?
1 silver piece.
Fuck it. I hand him a whole gold. Keep the change.
Got. Well, he's with as you hand him the gold, he picks it up, looks at it, puts it in his pocket. He will pull out 9 silver pieces back and stack them on the table in front of you. He will give you your change.
I will give him 5 coins back.
He just leaves it like you gotta push it back towards him, and he just picks up another glass, starts cleaning it again.
Well, he'll figure it out sooner or later.
Go ahead and remove as you see fit.
I have done so. I have not done so. I'm an idiot. Did math wrong.
Hey there, big guy. How much is a room?
Full up.
You sure about that?
Ask the ladies over there.
I'm gonna yell across the bar to him. Ladies, he says you're full up. That's so?
Well, the Count likes to pay for all the rooms, whether or not they're used or not.
Well then,
You mean Strahd? And I'm just gonna look around the room as I say Strahd and see what reaction I get.
Give me a perception check. With the 16, the 3 women sitting at the table don't even bat an eye. The man, however, gives this mother look. Just kind of the disappointment and just kind of a flash of anger across his face. Women, yeah, that would be him.
Ah, interesting. I have a pitcher of wine too.
1 silver piece.
I'm gonna leave him 1 silver as a tip, and I'm gonna go take my pitcher over to this gentleman, sit it out on the table, and sit next to him. I'll wait till everybody else does their thing before
Yep. We'll continue on. All right. The other 2, what do you do?
Oh, I'm just chilling, watching the crowd.
Very well. And Kane.
Barkeep, we're new in town. What could you tell us of the area? Just get nothing, huh?
Nothing.
He's not very talkative.
Give me a perception check as you're trying to talk to him.
Nice.
With a 19, it's not that the man seems weird. He's drawn into his work for sure. But if someone was, we're not going to say lifeless, but if someone were withdrawn from the world around him, this would be him.
Gotcha.
So far, you've noticed with that 19. So far, you've noticed the only thing he seems to care about is giving wine, taking the money for it, moving on to his glass. By this time, he's gone through all of his glasses, and he reaches back over and picks up the first one that he was cleaning as you came in and starts cleaning it again.
Wonderful. He's got no brain.
All right, is anybody else doing anything else before we move forward?
I was gonna, when the captain brought up Strahd, and noticing how little they cared, I was gonna mention in a certain way that they sent us, if I can.
Yeah,
If
go
not,
ahead.
That's fine.
Go ahead.
Oh. It would probably help us get a room if you knew. But that asshat called Strahd sent us.
You would hear the three women just kind of look over each other, raise the eyebrow. I don't recommend talking about Strahd in that way by any means, but nonetheless, if he sent you, we do have a room for you. Second floor on the right.
You got anything in the attic?
As all three women turn to look at the single man. That one belongs to him. Second floor on the right. It's one of our better rooms. Baths that are behind you as you go up the stairs. There is a private entrance on the right. I'm guessing he told you he invited you to dinner for the week.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, he invited some of us.
Normally he invites all newcomers.
Took a particular interest in some of us in other ways.
He did invite, just out of game.
Oh, I
He did
know. I
invite all of you. And that's fine.
purposely dodging that.
And that's fine. Well, the other way, the room's yours for a week.
How much it gonna cost us?
Strahd covers all here.
Thank you.
Even for, and I'm gonna do it again. Even for a Helsing?
You're just trying to get us fucked up, aren't you?
I know, he really
I really
is.
am.
There is no comment.
Any reactions?
None. Zip. Zero. Nada. Not even from the man sitting by himself.
Wow, you guys don't care about anything. I bet you if I said Vistani, you wouldn't care.
The man thinks he knows a lot. And the other one pipes
think-
up. And yet knows so little.
Probably. After all, they did drug us, throw us in here. Something about maybe they're the ones to break the thing or whatnot.
Why
You
you
get
giving
a
him the
Play.
you get a
Play.
hint of a reaction with that last little bit. There is in
Shut the
fact
fuck
an
up.
eyebrow. And you can tell him to shut the fuck up in character.
I'm literally, I will, like,
Oh, I'm
I
death
will
glaring
look.
him.
Yes, I'm gonna
death
look at
glaring
him and say, Clay, shut the fuck up.
Weren't you supposed to be the nice one?
But you, okay, look, there's a difference between being nice and you just outright putting a target on our backs, bro, when we already are in, like, an
Let's be
unfamiliar
honest,
area.
the target was placed when this guy over here tried making out with Strahd's girlfriend.
Okay, but why are you airing out everybody's business, sir? Excuse me. And I'm gonna turn to the bartender once Clay is done. I'm waiting for Clay to be done first.
Like, I don't even remember doing this shit, so why are you throwing me into this conversation? I'm just hanging out over here by myself.
One of the ladies just both.
One of these
Yeah,
bitches.
she's- Damn! Sir, please don't use that language. Thank you
Now,
very much.
as
My bad, Orange.
as the
No, that's my character. That's my character.
as the gentleman sitting by himself with Kami comes over with the pitcher. Sit, join me, my friends. Seems like you're an interesting group. Please.
So I'm gonna sit next to him and just be like, hey, so why when I mentioned Strahd did you kinda bury your head in your hand?
Drinks first.
No, conversation first. We can drink while we talk.
Ah, we drink while we talk, and he's gonna pour himself another thing of wine. Eric, please, a couple more pitchers for my friends. We can't have dry conversations.
Wait a second.
And rather begrudgingly, Eric is going to fill 3 more pitchers, and he will bring them over to the table and set them down with glasses for all.
Oops.
And will move himself back behind the bar and continue to clean his glasses.
I'm gonna look at Kami real quick, because in his little fucking detective mind, he just put something together. I thought only Strahd's visitors could get, or guests, could get rooms. How did you manage to get a room?
We all walked
Well,
in
you
together.
see, my family has been
I met him. I'm sorry.
my family. Well, we're the burgomasters of this village here, and well, we've always had that room. It's a standing contract, you see. Normally we stay at the manor, but things have been happening as of late, and well, I tend to stay here, as newcomers are always here, and adventurers and warriors such as yourself seem to always find their way here, and well, what better place than here to meet all of you? Please, come sit, come drink.
So what's happened at the manor that you're staying here?
Well, we get to know each other first, and maybe we have that conversation.
This is how we get to know each other.
He's gonna hold up a glass of wine. Cheers, my friend.
Yeah, I'm not falling for this a second time. I checked the wine for drugs.
Give me a medicine check.
I'm bad at checking for drugs, guys.
There's nothing you could tell that of any kind of drugs in there, and in fact, you are holding your own pitcher.
Yeah.
So it's Kami.
So, what's your name, sir?
I'm Ismark. I apologize. I should have been informed. Ismark, and you are my friend.
I'm Kami.
Kami.
So I wanna
Nice
play-
to meet you.
I wanna
He
play a
grabs
game
both
with
hands.
you.
He grabs your hand with both hands and enthusiastically shakes it.
Yeah, nice to meet you. So, anyway, I'm gonna play a game with you. This is how I get to know people in my culture. You down to play the game?
Oh, by all means.
All right. So, we take turns asking questions of each other, and you have to answer honestly, or you drink.
Very well then. I'm an open book, you see.
So, Mark is his name?
Ismark.
Ismark.
I will.
Ismark.
I will put it in chat for you.
Ismark. What do you do with them? What do you do? What does your family do in this area for Strahd, or for sustainability?
Give me a perception check as you say this.
18.
The moment that you mention that his family does something for Strahd, you see the look of just someone like you kicked his dog. Like just this motherfucker. We don't do anything for Strahd. That fucking monstrous asshole. Now, as I said earlier, we're the burgomasters of this fine here village. For those of you who do not know what burgomaster stands for, please give me let's do a history check.
A carriage driver, I think.
6.
No, not a
I
carriage.
know nothing.
Your characters don't know what it is either.
Damn, what is the DC on that?
Okay.
You can ask
So
him.
you're-
He will allow.
Yeah. What is that?
It's I think you guys outside call it the mayor or the chief, maybe.
Mayor?
I believe that's what you call it.
So your family's in charge of this town?
Yes, yes, very much so.
Okay.
Now,
So you don't. Yep. Your turn for a question.
yes. How did you all happen to find yourself in our town here?
I believe I've already answered this one.
We had a drink, and we woke up here.
He's gonna look down towards your glass. kind of around. Is that true for all of you?
Pretty sure I answered that question like 4 minutes ago, pal.
This is I'm answering the question for me, so I'm not going to speak for anybody else. But this is my game with you, for you and me.
I think Samael is off by himself and not participating in this game whatsoever.
You're right. I'm not.
I'm
just
game.
like I said. I'm watching. I'm just watching.
Not a problem then. Not a problem then. All right. Well, I believe the question is yours next.
All right, Clay, it's your turn, bud.
Okay.
You want to ask a question?
Why is this town? Now, keep in mind, I've seen where Hackforks usually live. Let me just say, it's a lot better than this. Why is it in such disarray?
Very direct and to the point, aren't you? Well, I'm
very
sure
blunt.
you've all had to deal with the mist.
Is that your
Actually,
question?
No, that's not my question. It's the mist. That's the reason that my town is in disarray. As it turns out, we can't leave. I can't bring anything new in. If you can't trade with anyone, how else are you supposed to repair your places?
Hard work.
And with that, he's still going to take a drink.
Wait, wasn't it you take a drink if you lie?
He's been drinking this whole damn time.
If you don't want to answer. All right, sir. Ismark, it's your turn. What's your question?
What love do you have for Strahd?
Just met him earlier today. I don't know if I'd call anything love.
You
We
had a nice
literally just
handshake.
met him.
That was about it.
This Mark's gonna do a roll here.
TPK, that's always good.
Yeah,
I believe you.
Best one to have.
Even if... Well... Alright, what is your question?
What is your love for Strahd?
He's gonna turn and he's gonna spit. I have no love for that man. Beast. Monster. Vampire.
You said vampire. What is that? Never heard of that before.
I think actually, as he says he doesn't have any love for him, I'm gonna walk over and sit down at the table too.
Ah! Seems you're willing to join us. After all, well... Cheers, my friend, as he will push an entire pitcher and glass towards you. Well... You can ask me that question next. Those are your rules, are they
Yeah.
not?
Go ahead. It's your turn then.
What business do you all have here?
That's a good question.
Who are
Well-
you asking?
He's asking the group.
Everybody.
He's been technically asking the group the whole time, even though Kami's been
We-
answering.
We've been hired from another area, essentially. I don't know its relation to here. But to find a missing kid or solve a murder if the, kind of figure out what's going on essentially with someone very important's kid who is missing / dead or whatever, and we're trying to figure out who did it and bring them to justice.
So you're investigators for justice then? Good, good, good. This makes me very happy to hear. He's gonna take another swig.
I guess
Well-
it's my go.
Well, sure. Or I can answer his previous question. It is your choice, as it is in fact your go.
Go ahead, Clay.
I was gonna ask him about the Durst, but we took care of that.
We could try to get more information on the vampire.
You know what? I got a question, and I bring out the Smoky Orb. What the fuck is this thing?
Honestly, I'm not sure, my friend.
God damn it.
What,
Insight.
Go ahead.
10.
You know what? Good point. I do want to know what his, fucking reaction to that would have been. I'm a bad investigator.
As with that 10, you're fairly certain he's telling the truth. He has no idea what the hell that is.
May I roll an insight?
You can as well. Technically, it was your question. You believe him to be telling the truth as well.
And he either rolled super high or he's telling the truth.
Or he has no idea what it is.
Well, okay.
Wait, did you ask him what a vampire is? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear what you asked.
No,
He
they
asked
asked him what the Smoky Orb was.
Oh, okay.
Alright, your turn for a question, my friend.
Are you all looking for work, or...
I mean, I think I told you what we're looking for.
Yes, but while you're here, everyone has to eat, right?
I'm just gonna tell him I'm looking for answers.
Well, we're all looking for answers.
Yeah, but not everyone gets on Strahd's shit list right away.
Oh. Someone got on his shit list, you say?
And what was it you did that he said you did?
Apparently, we had an argument over a lady.
What?
And he's not very happy with me.
What lady?
I don't remember her name. What's her name? Anybody remember her name? I don't.
Did he say
It's been
that?
so long.
He did, in fact.
He did say it.
He did say it.
You
multiple
can.
times.
He did say it multiple times.
Irina.
Irina?
Are you
He-
saying that
I
out loud,
thought-
or
I'm just gonna say that under my breath to him only.
to who?
Homeboy.
With that, you are going to see Ismark stand up, chair falling over so abruptly. He's not moving the chair, he just stands straight the fuck up.
Yeah.
What do you have to do with
Opposite.
Arena?
He was mooching on her from what we
Yeah.
heard.
I'm actually at this point in time, I'm just gonna look up at him and remove my mask.
He's just gonna
See
look
if
you dead in the eye.
He says see if anything else happens from him.
You can
See if
roll
he
an
can tell.
insight check.
'Cause I have no fucking clue who the fuck I am anymore.
$16. He's very intent on you. He stopped paying any attention to Kami. He stopped paying any attention to Clay. He is 100% staring you down, daggers on his face. What do you have to do with Arena?
I don't remember.
From what Strahd told us, he was mooching her, or at least trying to steal this girl.
Healer or saver, one or the other. What do you know about her?
Irina is my sister.
I fucking knew it.
Damn,
I
we're
had a
good.
feeling.
Let's go. Go, boys.
So apparently Samael was trying to save her from Strahd, and Strahd doesn't like him very much.
Who are you?
I'm Kami.
Not you, as he points towards Samuel. Him.
The only name that I know that I have is Samael. Apparently Strahd has told me that I was here once, but I got away. He said nobody gets out.
Give me a perception check with advantage, as you are sitting directly next to two women. It's pretty good rolls, yeah.
Don't know why that did 40, but okay.
Yeah, that's weird.
I rolled with advantage, not
Because
18.
18 and 18 plus 4. It's just 22. With the 22, you hear whispers. Ah, so he's one of the returned then, is he? Yeah, that would be very interesting. Very interesting.
Can we hear these ladies?
Samael heard the ladies.
Wait, can I? Because I've been
Okay.
trying to listen in on them since I sat at the
give me a
bar.
perception roll, and we will find out.
Okay. $14.
14. You do not. And Kane, I apologize, but you are entirely too far away, and weren't trying to specifically listen into their conversations.
That's all I've been doing is sitting here listening.
Yes, but you've been listening to these guys, not to those girls.
Okay.
I will look at him and be like, "What is the return? Who's the returned? What is it?"
You just get the.
As I glance behind me.
You got the snub nosed. like you're not worthy to talk to me. Stub nose.
I'm gonna lean
The
into.
fuck?
Is this guy still standing?
Yes. Still hands on table, just staring at Samael.
Wait, didn't Strahd also say something about his girl? Like, had a character? Like she was dead or something?
Bro, it's been so long, I don't remember.
My notes.
My notes are very varied on this. That's why I'm like wondering what he said exactly.
I have Irina is Strahd's. Something with Samael.
I thought he said something about her being
Irina is
dead.
mine. You can stay away from her.
I promise I thought there was something with death in there, but apparently not.
So I'm gonna stand up and put my hand on Ismark's shoulder and be like, listen, I don't know him that well, but from what Strahd said, was Samael tried to, I guess, rescue her, save her, get her away from him, and he failed, but he tried to, I guess, save her.
She's never been in any danger until 2 days ago. But, alright. He's going to kind of lean down a little bit as he's going to go sit. And he's going to whisper in your ear, Kane. Or Kami. He's going to kind of whisper in your ear as he comes down. Meet me in my room tonight. And he's gonna sit back down. Alright, more questions. I believe it is your turn. Who cares? As he takes another drink.
Fair, I'm gonna take a drink with him. I'm
I
gonna
got a
look at
question.
him. Oh, go ahead.
What's with the ladies and why are they so stuck up?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Are you
Who
asking
these?
that in character?
Yes, I am asking you in character.
This is their tavern.
I'm
and
sorry.
You've done nothing but speak ill of their bastard of a count.
Oh, no, we're on quite good terms. I only call him that because I call everyone that. If they ain't orc or half orc.
Well, if you don't want to draw his ire, I suggest toning it down ever so slightly. Even if he is a bastard. He won't touch me.
Oh, he certainly touched me. I gave him a firm handshake and he gave it one back.
Ugh. Shivers just run up his spine. Ugh.
Yes, his hands are quite cold and clammy.
Yeah, that would be expected.
I'm gonna look at Ismark and just kind of bow my head to him and be like, I appreciate the game if you all want to continue. I'm going to excuse myself to the other table.
He kind of tips his head towards you. Better well.
I'm gonna walk away now with that pitcher of wine. Come sit back over here.
Speaking of which, how strong is this wine? 'Cause like I said, you haven't had my wine before.
It's time. Who's all been drinking?
I've had a couple drinks.
I've had one.
Not like I mean like glugs from the cup. Like that's what I meant. Not like drinks.
Give me Constitution rolls. Let's find out if you get drunk.
My character has not been drinking.
Neither has mine.
What am I rolling? Constitution save?
Yep.
Off of one drink?
We're about to find out how hard hitting it is.
Yeah, because he
I'm a
asked.
fucking half orc drunkard, and you're telling me this is about to hit me like a god.
It may.
Well, I'm telling you, wine,
Chugga, chugga,
drunk is
choo,
different
choo.
than liquor. Okay, wine and liquor, two different things.
That
Man.
is true.
Both of you are okay.
It wasn't a freight train. You didn't roll in that one.
It was not afraid.
Can
Just immediately.
I
takes
talk
a
to the
sip,
bartender?
topples.
Even though everyone else is saying that, you know, he doesn't talk.
You can definitely try.
Okay.
I will never
You know, I've just
stop
been
you from trying to do anything.
fat. You know, I've been sitting here, like, just not saying anything. And I've just been, like, you know, peeping the conversation, just kind of minding my business. Not really, but it looks like I am. So anyway, I'm gonna talk to the bartender and say, like, Eric, was it? Could you please give me some food? And I'd love a picture of that wine, if you don't mind. I'm Arashi, by the way. Let's try to introduce myself.
One silver, one copper.
All I have is gold.
Why were we so unprepared for this?
I have change. As
Huh?
I have change. As he is going
No,
to.
no, wait, no, Eric, you don't have to worry about it. It's fine, it's fine. Eric, please.
As Eric disappears into the back. Only for a minute or so until he comes back.
Oh, he left the door open. Is there anything interesting?
So as you guys actually look back, as it turns out, this is what you're going to see back there. Because as it turns out, I'm prepared. You do see a storage room sitting in the back.
There's a secret door right there.
There's a
Right
secret
here?
door back there.
Yep, I have a feeling.
I have a feeling there's a coffer full of money back there.
As he sits back, he actually comes back and will put a tray of meats, cheeses, bread, all relatively finger food, but a full platter in front of you made for one. One silver, and he will walk over. That's one copper.
Is the meat fresh?
I mean, it's not sitting in front of you.
I was about to ask the same thing though. Like, is the food fresh? Like, does it look good at least, or can I tell if anything's off with it?
It looks relatively good.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
I'll trust it.
And he will also fill up a full pitcher. A pitcher is 10 drinks, by the way.
I don't care. I said a picture. I said what I said.
All right, and he will set it down. He will set the glass down. You do have yourself a food, and with that, 1 silver, 1 copper, please.
Man, I'm just gonna hand him a gold piece. I'm just gonna hand him a gold piece.
All right, he will
And
dig out.
that's it.
He will dig out 8 silver. So take away a gold piece out of your thing. He will hand you back
Yeah.
8 silver and 9 copper.
Okay.
That is the change given.
So this man is making bank today with the amount of tips we give him.
So
Well,
with the number.
he hasn't taken a single tip. He's given you back your exact change every time.
Oh,
In
I left it on the
fact,
counter.
I'm
so-
fully aware. All 5 silver that are still sitting there are still sitting on the counter.
This is really sad.
Okay, can I try and I don't know how I could persuade this man to talk to me. I just wanna have a conversation. He he said he's not weird, but he just doesn't talk.
Oh, he's weird.
Withdrawn.
But
Do you have any
Dredd said he
paladin
wasn't
things on him?
weird. Okay, I'll do this. I'll say, all right, Eric. I will be straightforward with you. Do you just not like to talk, or would you not like to talk with us? Or I would say with me specifically. I won't take offense, by the way. I'm just curious.
I'm just the barkeep.
That's all he says?
Yes.
Oh. But even a barkeep has stories to tell or things to say.
FYI, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm playing Eric exactly how I'm supposed to.
No, you're fine. I'm not taking it like you are. Don't worry. I just want to have a conversation. Doesn't have to be about what these people are talking about. Just a conversation between two people.
He just continues to clean his glasses.
All right, fine. I'm taking some chugs out of that drink. I'm taking it.
Use your dark paladin magic.
Dark paladin my ass.
Constitution
Yeah, I mean,
saving
that's
throw.
it.
At this level, I don't
We're
think she
gonna
has
find out if we're
anything. It won't help her.
Oh, she's got
I had to do it already?
Well, we've had some
Probably not a
drinks.
good idea.
Oh, whoa. My thing's messing up.
The
Okay,
DC
sorry.
isn't very high.
It's probably.
Well, shit, I got a 10.
You're good.
Okay. Well, there we go. I'm just gonna be minding my business. I'll peep in on the conversation still.
Oh, this is about to get interesting because I look at the guy in front of me and I go, "Hey, another question for you.
Sure.
I have a shot with the redhead."
Oh my god.
Unlikely.
That's what I thought.
Oops, I'm so sorry. I was trying to zoom in. That was my bad.
The redhead turns around and goes, no chance.
I think she wants someone more. I'll look him up and down. More established.
More established. I don't want an entire investigation. A precinct.
For someone that runs investigations, you have trouble with keeping your mouth shut.
Honestly, it helps. You'd be surprised the amount of reactions you get, the things you can tell.
And I look at the redhead and I wink at her and say, I don't blame you. You could have a better time with me.
On that note, I'm going upstairs.
That was it. I just wanted to do that. That was it. Oh my god. I promise it wasn't going anywhere like saucy. That was it.
You should actually be able to click the button, by the way, I think.
The stairs?
Yep, I did.
Oh dear.
I did. It worked for me.
Man's
So-
went up so low.
I'm gonna look at the ladies and be like, "So, ladies, do you come here often? I mean, it seems that way as the barkeep kind of nodded to you to see if we could stay here or not."
Well, this is our tavern.
Oh, you're the proprietors of it.
We are, in fact.
Oh, okay. And only people that Strahd says can stay here, stay here?
If he pays, he pays.
That has to be tough on business, I guess.
It's actually very good on business.
Really?
All of our rooms rented out all the time. Huh.
Very fair. So, how well do you know the Count?
I don't think that's any business of yours.
I mean, he seemed to have taken a liking to me, and you very clearly like him. I'm trying to understand the common ground between us.
He's very cordial to all newcomers. You know, honestly, I would tell you that the dinner is probably one of the best dinners you were ever going to have.
Hold for last.
Really?
It is very, very good food.
Really?
Very much so. I recommend going.
I mean, I fully intend on going, but just... Anything more you can tell me about the dinner? Should I, clean up? Am I presentable enough?
But she kind of looks at you. Where did you say you come from?
Clearly not around here.
That's very clear. I don't know if you would ever go into another man's house as she kind of looks down at your muddied boots from all the walking that you've done. Wearing that.
So do you have a recommendation on anywhere I can go to kind of get something nicer to be more presentable?
Only place in town, Buildress.
Like, that's the only place in town?
Unless you have some other place that you know of.
What can you tell me about this town then? Like, is there just one shopkeeper and everybody else is just, housing?
Pretty much.
Wow.
We get by. Not a lot of visitors.
Interesting.
As kind of turns around and looks at the only person who has bad-mouthed Vistani at this point. You see, us Vistani.
You said bad mouth. I only said what they did.
Us Vistani don't tend to stick around very long.
You're Vistani?
Huh. As if any of these Borovians would have as much flavor as we do. Kind of looks over at Eric.
This explains so much.
And you're loyal to the Count?
He pays.
That's not what I asked. I asked if you were loyal to him. Being paid by him and being loyal to him are very different things.
He pays.
Understood.
What is the name of that one Vistani we met? The very talkative one.
I literally gave you guys all the place to put notes. The only person who takes like a shit ton of notes is Orange, and I love it.
Look, it's
Hey.
been a long time. I thought I'd remember the name, but we took that big ass break.
I have notes.
Yes, but you don't have Orange style notes.
No, I don't.
I don't know where she went, but
Holy
she's
shit.
very good at taking notes.
Orange,
It really is.
help.
All right, I'm back, guys. I had to go get dinner for my mom.
Orange.
What did I
Who's
miss?
Who's the Vistani we met at the beginning? Who's very talkative?
Samad? No.
Oh shit! Don't wait. I think this might have. Hold on.
Bastion?
Give me a second. Oh yeah, Samad.
Who would you prefer, Strahd or Suman?
Yeah.
It's not Staman.
Wait, was it
No,
Smog?
you spelled
wait.
semi-L wrong.
No, that wasn't Smog.
That
I'm
was
so
all.
sorry.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm
Hold
reading your
on.
notes right now.
Yeah, sorry. Shit. I might have missed. I think my notes got deleted from that day, sadly. So.
I will
Oh,
give
yeah,
you a hint,
right.
but so I will give you this one time because it hasn't been that long. But in the future, if you do not have the notes or the memory, I will make you roll history checks to recall. For this one, it is Stanmere.
Stanmere.
Oh, I thought I wrote that down.
Ladies
So do you guys know Stanmere?
We've crossed paths once or twice.
So would you just call him an acquaintance?
Acquaintance, family, it's all the same.
What about that lady who tells
Not
prophecies?
quite. What is that footstep?
Somehow walked
probably-
upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was about to say that.
That's me walking around upstairs.
What about that lady who tells fortunes? What was her name? Madam something.
Oh, I think I missed her name too.
I'll roll a history check on this if I
Nope.
have to.
Are you asking? Are you saying that out loud?
Yeah, now I actually am.
You're talking about Madame Eva. Yes.
Like, real character. Tried dodging all the food. She got me with the incense.
Yep.
I promise you, she's didn't get you with incense.
What was it then? What tricked me?
No
I was
tricks.
so cautious.
No tricks.
How'd we fall asleep then?
Maybe you were just tired from your travel.
Drugs are
walked-
bad.
What the?
Feel like we're getting off topic here.
Yeah. Sorry.
So,
This booze is getting to me.
where'd your friend go?
She had things to take care of, and with the sun going down, needed to get home.
I was gonna say at this hour, it's I was told that it's not safe out.
It's definitely not safe. We don't recommend that you travel at night, or, well, I would take the inside stairs tonight if I were you. Once it's dark, it's not good to be on the roads.
That was a strange feeling.
Well,
You don't have to take our word for it. We won't have to clean up afterwards.
I appreciate it, and looking forward to the Count's dinner.
Did I hear that second comment that they just made?
Oh yeah, no, that was not a hidden comment by any means.
It came.
Yes.
Oh shit.
I see that
It
mirror.
brings us all up here, man.
It brings the
Whee!
two people that were sitting at the bottom of the stairs up there only, not all of you.
Okay, cool.
Don't be running
Yeah.
around. I can
I'm not
already tell
moving.
Dev doing that bullshit. Don't do it, Dev.
I'm not moving. I'm just watching the stream
I'm
now.
just walking around in circles around Cappy.
Okay, I take out the mirror and hand it to you.
Bastard.
Is there anything particular about this mirror?
Um.
I'm
Let's see.
asking the DM because I'm investigating the mirror.
It's not my equipment.
I'll put this in chat.
Oh,
Not my
okay.
equipment.
I didn't realize it was your equipment.
Which chat are you putting it in? Putting it in.
Hang on.
He's trying
For
to
some
find it.
reason, it's not. Control C.
Apparently, everyone in this tavern is my enemy, as they're all red.
Yep.
I mean, he kind of walked in like an asshole. I can't really help that.
You
Well,
really
not only
did, bro.
them, but literally Kane and Arashi are enemy. Everyone's just an enemy.
Oh, y'all are green for me.
That's what the description of the mirror is.
You
Oh,
could
that makes
flavor
sense.
it if you had really wanted to, but
Okay, that makes sense.
Is this some kind of special mirror that you took off that guy?
Just a steel mirror.
I look up at
Mm-hmm.
this man here. Ismark. Hey, Ismark.
I'm not truly sure.
Ismark, is there any reason a mirror would be used to hunt monsters?
I couldn't tell you. I have no idea.
So, what can you find people tell me about the surrounding area? Any tales?
As Ismark has drank probably about 2 pitchers, he's starting to feel a little, he's starting to feel things. Let's just put it that way. What can I tell you about this land? I can tell you it's fucking cursed. That's what I can tell you about this land. No one ever coming and going, and Strahd always trying to hunt my fucking sisters. That son of a bitch.
Any discernible landmarks or areas we should certainly avoid?
Does the whole of Barovia count?
I suppose it does.
I'm sure you've seen the gigantic castle mocking us all the time.
We also saw the Durst Manor.
Ugh.
Yeah, we went through it.
Yeah, seems most newcomers do. Can you believe it's only a couple of streets over? That fucking place.
I'm sorry?
Yes?
That was like a ways down the road.
No, I assure you, it's 2 streets over.
Is there a secondary Durst Manor where they have an entire underground area with a giant fetus monster baby?
No? He's gonna look at you like you're fucking crazy.
I look
Are
at Kane
you
and I'm
sure
like,
you should be drinking that wine, friend?
I'm gonna look at Kane real quick and I'll be like, hey, I'm not crazy, right? Like that was a whole street down that, like there, you know, with the giant monster baby.
Nah, that's yeah. You're correct on that.
No,
I was.
Yeah,
the
we
manor
met
has been there
the-
all of my life. I promise you, it's 2 streets over.
We
I
also
promised you.
burned it down.
Yes.
Strahd kind of thought that was funny, but he said it'd be back. So
Sir, it's like he takes the glass that you were drinking and kind of like scoots it closer to him.
Wait, I have proof.
I take the cloak made of ghoul skin out. I found this in there.
So you go to take that cloak, you put your hands on it, and there's just ash in your bag.
Ah. Okay. Should I delete
Wow.
that from my inventory then?
Yes, you should.
I believe I had gotten something from. Yes. And if I believe I would have kept this. I have the Durst family shield.
Also, ash.
But we still had that orb,
bullshit.
right?
You
Because
had
we
the
showed
orb.
it to him earlier.
You did have the orb.
Okay.
Probably. I took the orb from that place. I also. Oh, do not tell me. I go for the crossbow.
Your crossbow is still intact.
Oh, I have the Durst crossbow.
I don't know why you would. Are you pulling it out?
Yeah. And also, let me check on those books I stole from that bookcase in the secret place.
Might as well delete those books as well, my friend.
Ah, damn it.
What?
What else did I have? I pull out the spell book
Spellbook is still intact.
and the demonic pendant.
Is not intact.
Is my shit gone too?
What did you have?
A bunch of books.
Your books are gone. They're ash.
I gotta get my list.
I held it until later for this specific moment. However,
is this
once
crossbow fine?
leaving, it was supposed to be gone.
The
Wait a
deed
sec.
The deed is intact.
and the signed will,
Is also intact.
This is
but
some
all the
horseshit.
books, like the spell
All
scrolls.
of your books, all of the quote-unquote items you took out of the little cubbies at the end, all of those are ash and gone.
You're
the-
joking.
Even the spell scrolls.
Spell scrolls are still there.
And my spell book's fine, right?
Your spell book is also intact.
Okay,
Okay,
wait.
I show him the spell book then.
All the not so important books
All the
Yeah.
not important, but well, they could have been
and
important.
items.
But
Yeah,
no,
it
but
could've been.
is it including the spell book with the yellow leather that contained all those spells? That's good or no?
That's the spell book he's talking about. It's good.
Oh, okay. So make sure.
I got this from them, and let me tell you, they were some Satan worshippers. Like I swear.
How have you met the Durst? They've been dead
Oh,
for
yeah.
over 100 years.
Well, we did put their kids to rest. Their ghosts were kind of nice. You know, I believe their names were what?
Rose and Thorn.
Yeah. Like-
Friend, I don't know what kind of joke you're trying to play, but it's not the funniest thing I've heard today. Are you sure you're all right?
Okay. So you see this crossbow? Is there anything written on it, by the way, before I do this?
As you start to like look for the windmill that had been there originally, there's nothing there. There's nothing engraved.
This is some bullshit.
What the
Do you
fuck?
see this? Okay. I have an idea. Rubbing his hands together. I can tell you the exact layout of their house. And keep in mind, we've never been there, apparently, according to you.
I mean, I've never been there either. I don't know why
God
it
damn
would
it.
break into an old manor.
We didn't. We got let in.
Yeah.
The gates are barred.
Rose
my
and
friend.
Thorn sent us in to fight a monster.
Which turned out to be a miscarried baby that apparently got possessed. And it turns out the baby was by not the mother of the other two, but by the handmaiden.
Walter.
Yeah, that was his name.
You all have some weird stories.
How could we know this if we've only been here a day?
It is quite weird, I assure you. But it did happen.
I think I've had too much to drink, my friend. I'm going
You know
to.
you've been drinking blood this entire time, right?
I'm not drinking blood. Fucking old wives'
Gotta get
tale.
him with that.
As he just
Have
kinda,
there
like,
been
walks
any
over.
other travelers?
Wait, what? You're gonna see Clay look
My
at the
old
street.
wife. Is he a vampire?
You didn't ask.
As he kind of starts to walk away, he turns to Eric. Eric, if you would please be so kind to have my food delivered to my room, please. That would be excellent. As he disappears and walks upstairs.
Can I test my drink real quick? Is there fucking blood in it?
You did your medicine check previously, my friend.
I did it for poison, not blood.
I took that as an inspection of your wine.
Can I do mine?
Continue on, my friends, before we move up to the stairs and see what the other two guys are doing.
No, it doesn't fucking matter, bro. I can't tell shit.
I would look at Kane and be like, yo, Was he joking? Is there blood in this? Like, I'm genuinely worried you can see, like, Clay's panicking.
I don't know. I didn't have any.
Well, here, have some of mine.
No thanks.
Like while they're talking, I'm just gonna say good night. I'm gonna say good night, Eric. Thank you for the food. Mind you, I ate the meat, but everything else I put away into my little
Well, so
backpack.
what I'm going to do? You can add 1 ration's worth of food back to your
Uh-huh.
inventory.
Okay.
All right. Now, for our other friends upstairs, because we've
Oops.
had you guys doing your thing here. We're gonna move over. I'm gonna activate you guys over here. We'll bring you up kind of one at a time a little bit later.
Oh yeah.
But for the remainder, I figure I'll give you guys some time before Eric comes in because there was a little bit of time in between. All right. So with that, what are you guys doing now that you guys have kind of come up here? What are you guys doing? I'll show you this kind of what you guys see as you move up. So as you move up the stairs kind of come around. There is a rather large open area. There's a table sitting directly in the middle for anyone. It's kind of like a common room. They have let you guys know previously that your rooms are actually on the right over here. Okay. So like as the map is drawn out, it's on the right side. So your rooms are over here. Okay. It has its own private entrance and other things. All the rest of the doors are actually closed.
Well, that's where I was headed because I came up here way before he did, so I was already going to get in here.
Okay, go ahead and open up that door. As you step into that room there, you're greeted with another sight. There are, in fact, 5 beds, each with its own chest, sitting at the foot. A fireplace. A fireplace sticking out, and you do see on that same fireplace room, just to the left of there, you do see a door. She did tell you that this room had its own private entrance.
I'm going to check that door to make sure it's locked.
That door is not locked. Would you like to lock it?
Fuck yeah, I would.
All right. It is not a normal lock. There is a bar that will come down.
That bar's definitely coming down.
All right. You have the bar down. Is there anything you would like to do before Kami has made his way up?
Nah, I should be in the room messing with the door.
Kami.
I'm going all the way up to the attic.
All right, my friend. Go ahead. I'll move up with you as you move up.
La, 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 la. Is this like... Oh, there it is.
Yeah, click on it. Hold on 1 second before you move.
I'm still waiting on it to load, so...
So, as you come up, you're greeted with another room moving up. As you kind of take around and you're looking all around, you will find yourself with a couple other rooms, a rather large bookshelves with multiple books, also with doors flanking either side, and then last but not least, directly across from where you've come up, there is another set of stairs.
I'ma keep on keeping on, going upstairs, looking out the window at the pretty city view. No, I'm gonna keep going.
All right. The 4th floor. Give me 1 second. Gotta wait for this to load here. It's having issues.
Me too.
There we go. We'll activate here. Show this to my players. All right. Again, another corridor, multiple rooms. A door stands wide open that leads to a balcony. There is no door, there is no nothing. It's completely open, leading out to a balcony. All right. Now, if you head in that general direction there, you find yourself another set of stairs. I came prepared, man. I don't even have to do the descriptions. I can just show you what you see. Came prepared, bro.
It's a shitty looking room.
Well, this
It
is just the
is.
hallway. It kind of gets worse as you go up. You've kind of noticed.
Talking about the broom.
Moving on up, going upstairs.
Alright.
Yeah, eating myself to the attic.
Give me 1 second here. As you come up to that final room. Why is this not? Oh, I gotta activate it. As you come up to this final room, you do find yourself a little alcove with a nice window, another table sitting at the top. This room actually looks fairly nice, all things considered. It was kind of getting worse as you moved your way up, but once you hit the top, it is truly a penthouse. Looks clean, looks nice, looks fairly well. There's a door on your northern side there.
Yep. So, kind of walk up. Does this table have chairs around it or anything?
For the sake of brevity, we'll say yes. And for some reason, I can't see your token as the game master. What the fudge?
I'm moving around.
Give me a second. I'm going to refresh myself. There's a lot of moving around. There we go. There's Connie.
I'm gonna sit down at the table and wait for Ismark to come upstairs.
You won't have to wait necessarily too very long, but it does take just a little while until he actually comes up the stairs. For the remainder of you, keep your headsets on, but if you want to take your break, go ahead and take your break. I don't want to cut you too far off, and then Kami and I will take a break after we are done. Ismark walks up, turns to take a look at you. Ah, well, seems they're already here. It's good.
You said to meet here.
I did. I do appreciate it. As you may have noticed, there are many eaters downstairs.
Yeah. Makes perfect sense to me. So what did you want to discuss with me?
Not here. As he will move, and you will see him take out a rather large key and insert it into a rather large padlock as he opens up the door. Please, come in.
Thank you.
Let me
Nice
activate
little
this
room.
again. As you actually move in, you'll find that this room, very neatly furnished, not a lot of dust, not what you would have expected by any means from the rest of the look of the town. Very what you and I would know to be Victorian era. A lot of light. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Seven.
With that 7, you feel that something is missing, but you can't exactly tell what. Very well. Well, please.
Outside the game, do I have an idea what that is?
You do not, because I'm not going to give it away.
Fair
Please,
enough.
please, sit. And then we're just going to leave this up for ambiance, as it were, as you and I have a conversation.
I'll take a seat on the sofa, or I'm assuming he's guiding me to the two sofas in the room.
He just kind of openly, broadly, just sit anywhere, please.
I will sit down at on one of the sofas.
You have found yourself in Borovia, and for that while it's not my fault, I apologize. This is not the greatest of areas to be in.
What made it so, or has it always been this way?
Well, for about the past 200 years or so, my family has done their best, but upon Strahd taking over our area, it was nice at first, or so the stories would have me believe. Vegetation grew plentiful. It was a beautiful land. There was even a mining area. We had plenty of gems. Trade was booming. Strahd found it beautiful, and he moved in and built that castle at the top of the hill. He'll kind of move to the window and look up, and you will be able to see Strahd's castle from the window. About 20 years of peace came through, and everything was nice. And then one day, suddenly, a mist moved in. Now, I can't tell you how Strahd has survived for 200 years, but I can tell you my father, his father, and the father before him all let us know that Strahd has been around for as long as that they can remember. He has a tendency. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You mentioned something about vampire. What is that?
There's a legend, if you would believe it, that Strahd drinks blood for essence to keep himself alive, and for fun, as he puts it, keeps him entertained. Every now and then we get adventurers such as yourself showing up with tales of an outside world that none of us could even believe. I was hoping adventurers would show up, as we have a few problems. One of which, well, if you show yourselves to be capable, I would like your help with.
What are these problems?
Well, as it stands right now, I told you we had a mine.
Mm-hmm.
There's not much that we can have here, and something of beauty may bring a smile on a few of the Borovians' faces. As you can see, Eric has been around for a very long time, and as it seems, as new life is born, sometimes they are active, other times they are withdrawn. It seems that the people are suffering in more ways than just physical. Now, I really would like to bring some kind of joy to my sister's face. Unfortunately, my father has passed away 2 days ago. And, well, Irina has been assaulted ever since. Strahd believes Irina to be his, and only his. Fortunately for her, he is unable to get into my manor. But as so, she is a prisoner in her own home, assaulted every night by wolves and the like.
So you know Irina is held up in the manor, and
She will not come out.
he can't get to her in there?
As some of the things that you have been missing in this room, he'll turn over a cushion that has a cross. He'll walk over and pull down a drape that has a golden sunburst. Holy relics such as these seem to keep him away for a time.
So, crosses and golden sunburst?
Give me a religion check, please.
5.
It seems you don't understand the golden sunburst.
No, I do not.
It's not the most well known, it seems. It is the old god. It is the champion of the sun. As he sits and he thinks for a minute. Father Donovic may be able to tell you more. I was never one to care. But it seems maybe I should have cared a little more.
You said Father Donovic?
Donovish. Yes. D-O-N. Let me make sure that I have this spelled right. D-O-N-A-V-I-C-H. Father
Ooh,
Donovish.
I was one letter off.
I know, me too. Where can I find Father Donovish?
They're a little farther down the way. You'll find yourself at church. No one really ever goes there. And as he goes to open up the window, you hear the wailing and the crying from the woman again. Seems Mary is in another spell.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah. Unimportant, as he just kind of closes the windows. Hopefully you can sleep through her crying.
She do that often?
Every night for the past week and a half.
And you don't know why?
She refuses to talk to any of us.
She just runs around on the street wailing and crying?
No, she's in her home. It's gotten worse. I'll tell you what. If you can solve that problem for me, that may be better as well for this town. I'll be willing to pay you. We don't have much here, but I do have a little bit of gold. That will be your first optional quest if you so choose. I will put them in later. Back to the mine.
Yeah.
I'm
interested in this mine.
I sent one of my friends, unfortunately, I believe, to his doom. It's been a month since I've heard from him. There were tales of creatures in the mines. Mm-hmm. If you can clear them out for me, I would be eternally grateful.
What does the mine hold for you of such value?
Gems. They may not be the prettiest of gems that we've ever heard of, but they give off a purplish light. And, well, you can cut them down to beautiful, beautiful trinkets. If you can clear out the mine, all the better. But if you cannot clear out the mine, if you can at least bring me a gem that I will be able to whittle down into an amulet from my sister. All that I want is to bring a smile to her face.
So the gem is just for aesthetic for her, not you're not doing that as another form of protection of something that you think would prevent Strahd from getting to her.
Unless you have some idea, but it does give me an idea. If we could maybe build it into a cross, maybe that would be able to help.
Okay, so what else do you know about this vampire thing? Is that really it, or do you think Father Dunovich was the best person to talk to about this?
Well, there's been many adventurers such as yourself that have come before you. I'm not going to lie to you. He is very cordial, but it's a game. He toys with you. But one day he will tire of you being his new toy, and he will kill you.
We might be more resilient than the other groups.
That's what
One
they
of
all
us
say, but I do
apparently-
hope that you are right. I do hope
One
that
of
you
us
are right.
apparently made it out of here already once.
Yes, I heard you say something about your friend. His eyes, they tell of a different story, though.
My friends?
When I was a child, there was a adventurer that came through. A wizard, as it were. He thought that he was finally going to be able to break us from this curse, and he led quite a few of our villagers to the castle, and they thought that they were going to be able to defeat Strahd and end his reign of terror. Now, I may have just been a kid, but that wizard's face has been etched in my memory. And I will tell you, I swear now, that he's here. His eyes gaunt like your friend's. We tend to call them the Returned.
And this was when you were a child?
No, the wizard came through when I was a child.
Yeah.
Many years later, we found the man, apparently born again, here. We call them the Returned. There's an old wives' tale that they are echoes of who they once were. That even souls cannot escape this hell that we've been put in.
The hell was that sound?
It's just the background. I've got the Blood of the Vine Tavern on there.
No, I gotcha. Interesting. Alright. Let's see.
If you can prove yourself, I may have a great favor to ask you. But I have to make sure that you are capable before I ask you to do this. And I have to ensure that you are not working for Strahd.
I mean, what assurances do I have that you're not working for Strahd either?
Very good point. I don't know a way to be able to tell you that by any means. All I can tell you is I hate that bastard.
Well, I just met him, so I don't know him. But given the state of things here, I don't suspect anything good, but we'll see. I'll have to talk to my comrades, but we'll see what we can do.
If you are willing to help us, I will help you in any way that I can. I will give you words of warning, however. The Vistani, they come and go as they please. The ones downstairs have stayed here for quite a while. However, they're still Vistani. Don't trust them.
Well, I mean, the last Vistani I met before them is the ones who put me here, so there's no love there.
They bring adventurers such as yourself in exchange for protection in these lands from Strahd. They're able to come and go, but the price is that they bring new food and new play toys for his enjoyment.
Bunch of bitches. All right.
I don't believe that they have much love as they say that they do. However, they are not willing to face his wrath either. I would also, fair warning, don't find yourself lost in the mist. It will drive anyone crazy. And don't travel at night.
What about this dinner that he's invited us to?
I've never seen anyone go to that dinner and not return. He finds it an enjoyment, as it were. It may be a good. It may be a good ploy to be able to scope out his castle. Maybe I'm not quite for sure. Well, I can tell you, you will not leave while he still stands. I'm out of options.
This has been enlightening and really shitty.
I told you I'm sorry that you have found yourself in this situation. If it were up to me, we could all just walk out tomorrow and go to the wonderful world that you all came from. But it's not. You will find my people are scared. And some are so withdrawn. They perform everyday actions to live, but not to truly live. Eric is one of them. He finds himself doing tasks. I feel sorry for him. And I don't want any of you to end up like he did.
Well, I can't speak for my group, but I will talk with them. And you'll know soon enough what our answer is.
Very well. Please, if you're going to talk about things, do not do it in the presence of extra ears.
Is our room safe?
I don't know.
Cool. All right. Are we welcome to come up here if we need to discuss things?
By all means.
Okay. Thank you. And I'll just bow my head to him and head back downstairs.
As you do, you will pass Eric, who is bringing up a tray of food and wine.
Go for a fist bump for Eric.
Eric just keeps walking. Shuffling is probably the better term for that. All right. While they're all doing that, I'm guessing did you stay down below? Do you want to continue on with that, or would you prefer to have made your way into the room?
I prefer to go upstairs. I was done downstairs.
I'm asleep.
Give me 1 second, guys. I've got
I'm
to
not
be able
gonna
to...
lie with you. We're not on fumes here.
I mean, we could call it. We're at 10. Normally, I try to go to 11, but we could call it now if you would like to call it now.
I'm fine with that. It's up to the group, though.
I am okay with whatever.
It's up to you guys. Just let me know.
You falling out, Limbit?
Almost fell asleep there until he said something.
All right.
Well, I suppose we should call it then. We don't want party
Yeah.
members sleeping through the game.
No, not at all.
All right, I will place all of you in the room for next time. Did you want to have a conversation before or after your long rest?
I was going to talk to them before.
Okay,
You can
then that
talk
is
to
where we
whatever.
will pick up next time.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
sorry,
Okay.
guys.
It's cool, man. Everybody's got a life.
True.
We just had to take the entire month of July off because I had to go to freaking Austria.
True, but I knew there was a session today, and I just couldn't fall asleep.
All right,
No,
guys.
I
I appreciate you
buddy.
coming back. You guys got some serious lore drops and things that you knew out of game. You've started to learn in game at this point. I recommend taking quite a few notes for what was just discussed because it may be pertinent later on.
It could be.
All right,
Will be.
all right, guys.
I tried to.
We're gonna go ahead and put the stream on stream ending, and
Have a good night.
We'll set up to raid as before. So
Raid
if you guys stick around for the raid, but we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yay!
Bye, everybody.
Good night,
Bye.
everybody.
Good night, everyone.